How about now? Can you hear us?
There we are. We're getting better.
All right. Hey, guys. What's going on? Sorry for the first 30 seconds of no sound. We're back. Details by Doug's, Carman Cam, Kenda, and Matt Rabbit Design. First one's in. Love to see you. One of you might win a very special new T-shirt. Ian WX in the house. Matt Wood. Wade in here.
Oh, Wade, I have your envelope ready to ship. Ready to go in the mail. I'm not going to ship it because
Nick Paws
it
are.
costs a lot to ship stuff to
DJ.
Canada. For some
Is
reason.
this thing working?
That is working. I hear you loud and clear.
You can hear me?
I can hear you loud. You're great sounding, actually. Wonderful.
And Chuck's out already.
He's out. He's out. He's giving up.
He's overheated.
He's giving up.
We're going to auction off one of these tonight, you know? New Night Styles gear.
Granny's favorite team.
Yep.
I'll be there Friday, Matt.
Are you going to go into the dealer to see Matt?
Oh, you like my gum sounds, Nick? I'll spit it out when
What are
we
you
start.
buying at the dealership? Huh?
You buying something
Porsche
nice?
parts.
P-car parts?
P-car parts. 'cause
Car.
a 1990 Porsche is a piece.
Can you still get stuff
Double D603. What's going on?
from the dealer new?
Oh, yeah. Porsche is very
They
good.
keep the catalog open.
Yep.
Very supportive of their
And if you want
clientele.
Old customers.
if you want to come scream, this is Sparta. That's totally allowed.
Yeah.
I'd love to have you.
Is that Big Ian? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
He is Sparta.
We got to get Big Ian's got to come to one of these New York events with us too.
Security. Yeah.
Security.
100%.
Security. Security. Let's see.
But did it make? I forgot what did Shook's car make?
You know,
what
I
up?
might actually have it written down.
I'm sure he would instantly tell me, but
Double D603 new championship moves content. I gotta log back into that. Get it going.
Let's see. I have all the guesses here, and I know Big Ian won, so let me find his. Ian guessed 307.5, so it made somewhere around there.
There you go. Yeah, it did make 300ish, right?
I think it made 307 because I've got a few other guesses really close, but Ian won, so it made somewhere around 300.
Nothing better.
1 2 1 2. There we go.
Let me get a little more headphone volume. I can't hear anything.
What?
1 2.
Oh yeah, that's
Can you
the
hear me
one.
now?
Is that good?
Good.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
Yeah, no.
Kyle Britt, it's his birthday. Happy birthday.
Hey, we did this just for you.
Yeah, love that you're spending it with us.
Mm-hmm.
Revival 300, UFC 300.
That's right. There ain't no coincidence.
That's how it goes.
Scott, you trying to get chewed up?
No.
A little bit of blue chew in
No,
your
no,
life? Yeah.
It was Woodchuck the black squirrel. Come in, black squirrel. Woodchuck the black squirrel. Come in, black squirrel.
Yeah, I need a transmission cross member for the Star Wars fans, so I'm in.
Is this for a swap or
Where
just
is
in
that
general?
No,
Outside.
for a swap.
Okay.
It's
It's
out back?
it's over there.
Yeah, it's up back.
Good place.
You want to go
for
look
it.
at it?
Nope.
No.
I'm all set. Thanks.
You trying to get one?
Is the high heel still inside of it?
What's that?
The
No,
high heel? Oh.
no, she went.
That's a bummer.
We could
Left
set it up
one.
for the key down. I'll bring you a bracket.
Ooh, let's go. I got a transformer. 300 is how many months Chuck GTR has taken so far? Thank God. Happy 300, boys. I think my GTR went in to get repaired at the beginning of the podcast, episode 1.
It was this
Here we
time
are.
last year.
Yeah, it was. No, it might have been more than this time last year.
No, it was
Oh.
pre-winter.
Was it?
So it was,
14 months ago?
yes, thank you.
There you
Okay.
go. We're getting there, too.
Yeah.
Lots of movement.
Yeah, that's some good math you got there.
Drivetrain's
that.
not sent
Look
into
at
the
the
van. Bad news.
3 years
Oh,
ago,
wow.
3 years ago to the day.
Wow.
What's that?
That's crazy.
3 years
I
ago.
love that.
What number is it?
April
144.
9th.
144?
That was-
That's cool.
Yeah.
Today's the 9th, right?
10th.
Today is
Today's
the
the
10th.
10th?
Today's
Yeah.
10th.
Okay, yeah. Well, we're off by...
We're within
Clo-
24
close
hours.
enough.
yeah, we are.
It's also leap year.
Oh.
Oh.
His Brett's birthday ruined it for
Ah,
everybody.
thanks, Joe Byron.
Joe Byron?
Joe Byron, dude.
Oh, man.
Doesn't the leap year make Brett like 12 years old?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, 10.
10.
Yeah, he went over it one time. And it was
Remember
like,
we
whoa.
figured out that math last time I was on?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, oh, my God, you're right. It's that simple. Whoops.
Ooh, you need numbies before
Yeah.
we start.
Need some
You
numbies
get
going
those
on here.
numbies and then we'll be good to go.
Yep.
Pump up those rookie numbers.
What else have I got here? I got some sticker ideas. Giveaway winners.
Wish we could get some light on Brett. You got any
Yeah,
little
we need a little light
spotlights?
on him.
No light on Brett.
Just put him right there.
Yeah, but that's where I had him.
Yeah.
Put him to the left over there. Put him just for like far left.
Just a little bit to the left. There you go.
There you go.
Perfect.
It's like he's here.
There you go.
I'm looking at the camera view right now, making sure he's a little glared up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
put it.
push him down.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Hold on, boys.
It's all about the angle.
Here we go.
There we go.
Here we go.
How'd that help?
I'll tell you what.
Product placement is pretty
Hey.
good on his shirt.
Looks like he's really here.
Head of the class.
Yeah, that would fix it if I could do that.
He did seem bummed when I like busted his balls last night. He's like, "Oh,
Oh,
come
not-
on." And I was like,
Uh,
"Dude, relax."
Yeah, I got to put something behind him. If we get him like right
He told
here,
me
it's
he was
fucking
going to
perfect.
try.
Nope.
Did he lie to me?
I don't know, but
I think he lied to me.
Here we go.
Told me he was going to see if someone can watch the kid. I told him to bring the kid.
that's right. He did tell me that. And I said, yeah, that would have worked.
I told him to bring
I said
the
it
kid.
would have been bad coming home, but it would have been fine.
Yeah.
No, like, it
Yeah,
would
he
have
would've
slept.
slept the whole
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
I guess.
Is that Shook? No, it's someone far superior than Shook.
Yes.
Still a little.
Listen, it's only going to get as good as you want.
Listen, I want a real good. It's Brett. You got to respect this man. Oh yeah, dude. Come on.
What's
Look at-
better than
That
that?
looks pretty good right there.
I just-
looking at Chuck's screen.
I just shimmed it. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna Brett him a little bit there.
Quick shim kit.
Quick shim.
Ah, dude, that's perfect.
There he is.
Okay. There we
Honestly, I did pretty good on the measurements to make it life size.
Yeah. It's twice the size of real Brett.
go. Corey, there's
His hair is a lot bigger. In
IRL.
real life, yeah.
I am extremely jealous of Brett's hair. When I see his hair, I'm like, dang, he has
That's-
nice hair.
You think it's because of the shadow
Yeah,
from the fucking
monetary
curtain
and
right
then-
there? See that little thing.
a little. Yeah. I tried to kill the glare on the television.
You did a great job on the TV.
You know, what pisses me off. Why don't you move the Revival logo? Why don't you?
Dude, it drives me fucking insane.
Why?
I can't even look
what are
at
you
it.
Doing?
We need to.
You need to what?
offset a background.
Yeah, like change it. Could you move like put a piece of blue tape in the screen so you know where the chat will show up, and then center the Revival motor on what's left.
Couldn't you
Please.
just change the chat window size?
We could.
Can
just
we get
use
an
chat
IT
window
guy
size.
over here?
So-
Oh wait,
I'm
Kev,
here.
you're an IT
100%.
guy. Let's go fix that
So
now.
when I set it up, I just move the chat window right to the side of it. That's more than enough. TDs, thank you. I'm happy. Everyone stickers
Oh,
are
yeah,
shipped
if
out
you push that-
besides.
It'll
Yeah,
just
we can
word
do
wrap.
that.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Just go. There we go.
Just a little bit smaller. That looks perfect. There's no glare.
No glare.
Yeah.
Because he's leaning forward. He's leaning in.
Yeah.
It's so
really
authentic.
leaning into this
He's
episode.
creepily leaning in. Throw a hat on him.
See, that's perfect. For
No, it's still not right, Corey.
What do you mean it's not right?
Put the chat as wide as it was, and then center the entire
too
Revival.
much work right now.
Oh yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
No, we would
easily.
need to. We
What
would
are
need
we
to make a
centering?
background
That still
with it off
pisses me
center.
off, so why bother?
What are we centering? What's pissing you off?
The whole Revival motoring logo, it's
It's
the
centered on
chat
the TV.
is always there,
Yeah.
so it should be over. It's
No,
centered on what's
no,
left.
it's centered
the
on
chat
the-
is always there.
No,
Tell me
but
it's not.
It is. It's always there, but it's centered on this.
What we need is another monitor
Uh,
for the chat specifically.
guess.
No, we need to take like 30 seconds in OBS and figure out how to make the chat transparent on our screen so it's floating without the window.
See, now that's
What you
the
can
best-
do.
That would
that's
be
the best answer
white
I've
typing, like a black background.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
agree.
that's a very good idea. Shook, can you? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
I mean, he couldn't do it even if he was here. So,
Oh,
Raph just wrote Brett and Chris Harris are posing the same. It's close.
almost. I'd watch that Top Gear.
yeah,
I think we're ready to go.
I think we're good.
Yeah, that's recording. That's recording.
I'm happy I got that thing printed.
Good there.
Yeah, looks perfect.
Corey, you want to do the synchronization?
Yeah. Oh, I was just standing. Jeez.
There we go. Get ready, guys. About to take off.
And 3, 2, 1. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Hu
What up?
and Corey.si.
Hello.
Shook is away today. I don't know what happened. Work.
Sure.
a bird flew over the cuckoo's nest. I don't know.
Some made up excuse.
Something happened, but he's not here. Instead, we have some good friends here. Mr. Scott Norton.
Holla at your boy.
And oh shit, I already lost it. What was what is it called again?
Key down.
Key down.
Key down.
Damn it, that was going to be part of my
The king of Key Down?
Key
I
down,
already
Kevin.
mentioned it once.
the
since I've
key
been here.
down connoisseur himself.
Wait, Kevin, the king of Key Down?
Yeah.
That's 3 Ks.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Jesus
whoa.
Christ.
Add a fourth. Add a fourth. Add a
Oh,
fourth.
There
and
goes the
we're done.
monetization, right?
There goes
Custom.
monetization right out the window.
Kevin's
Oh.
custom key down supplies.
Because they're with a
Plan.
K.
And we are off to a roaring start. Kevin's here. Mr. K-Mac himself, Kevin McDougal. And they are here to join us to celebrate 300 episodes of this lovely Revival Motoring podcast. We have been doing this for 300 episodes, or 5+ years, I think, something like
Almost
that.
6.
Just about
That's-
6.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
almost
make
6.
any sense to me at all.
It's literally like in the blink of an eye, as they say. We started real strong, and then the government decided to start a thing and really took us away
Yep.
for a couple of years.
Yeah. Hey, that's how it goes. This
But we're
side of
still
the table
here.
is packed.
But we're still here.
Got Mr. Brett Sloan in the room.
There's a lot of beef on that side of the
There's a
table.
lot of Right, how could I forget? Brett is here as well.
Brett. Hey, Brett, you got any words for us?
Here, Portia.
I'm going to give you the whole load today.
Oh.
Oh, thank you, Brett. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So on this week's episode, we are going to hang out, talk some news, find out what the boys have been up to, and in general, we'll discuss what we usually do. Dare I say this episode might be laughable.
Could be.
So before we get rolling, this week's episode is brought to you by everybody out there who tunes in week after week, watches us on YouTube, and supports the B4B. We will clue you in on what the B4B is more later on, but we appreciate you. We thank you very much. And as always, you can visit our website, revivalmotoring.com, where you can sign up for the B4B or check out some of our merch when we have it up there. With that said, we can get right into...
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
Josh asked me to be on the show on September 5th, 2018.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Memories.
Been
Yeah.
downhill.
That
ever
was
since.
like episode 4 or something.
It was, yeah, I think it...
People say 3 was our best one.
Is that the last time he texted you?
Yeah.
I got a call back.
Yes.
This weekend, we had our first Moto Compacto meet of the year. And you'd love to see it. We had our donut meet, and I think we ended up with 4 Moto Compactos here.
What's
which
that,
was
like
interesting.
$100,000 now?
It's almost, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty tight. Oh, Matt Wood early in the chat.
Wow.
$24.99. Big ups for 300 episodes. I think that's the most money we've ever gotten.
Matt, you're giving guys wood over here.
I'm going to
Those
dive
are nice.
into something that's going to get into some donations in a second.
I love that so much.
Ooh.
Yeah, we had a donut meet. It was awesome, despite being a little cold. And by being a little cold, I mean a lot cold.
Suddenly winter again.
Yeah, we got about 10 times the amount of cars I expected.
Yeah, for sure. I
thought
left
it was-
my house. It was like 45-ish degrees. I got here, it was 20. It's 15 minutes away. But there was a lot of highlights. The highlights for me was obviously Mr. Diaz rolling up in his 500E or E500, whatever that
That thing is...
Benzo's called.
What did it have for a motor?
It had a 5-liter 8-cylinder.
Okay, it wasn't 8.
It also had a car phone, and in the trunk, it had a built-in trunk phone charger. So if you were to leave the car, you could have all your phone calls forwarded to the trunk phone,
Yep.
which was an old-school Motorola. It was beautiful.
Beautiful, like, Dove interior.
Yeah.
Everything just finished to the max.
Kissed by a Rose, dude.
Yep.
That thing
Did
was
you say what
unbelievable.
year it was?
Nope, 90. I think it was early 90s. I don't know.
Did you see how wide the front fenders were?
Very wide.
Yeah.
The whole thing was
Cool
very
car.
tight. What else was out there? We had nope,
Got a lot of stuff.
a lot of stuff.
Someone showed up in like an EK9 Type R.
Oh, yeah.
Civic, but only stayed for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's how you do when you ride
Did
one
you
of
even
those.
get to see it?
No, I didn't. By the time I was making
I
my
saw
way
it
over
pull
there,
in and it
yeah.
was gone.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm way cooler than this.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Who knows?
We saw a bunch of crazy stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
It better be that bucket.
oh, the Dune bucket.
We're bringing the Dune bucket back.
What else did we see?
Hit
I
me
mean,
with the Dunacy.
I brought my M6, which drove pretty good.
Here we go.
92.
Brett, down in front.
Right, out of the way.
It never won't be funny.
We did. But yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
lovely.
Who set up
looking
the
vehicle.
photo shoot in the mall? What's up with that?
I don't know. I dig it.
Yeah, that's
though.
impressive.
Those are vibes for sure.
But yeah, it was real. That thing was cool. That was probably my favorite thing there. I haven't seen in a long time. Oh yeah, Ricky with his clown shoe in an actual Moto Compacto.
Yeah.
No, Moto Compo. He just came to flex on everybody.
Hanging off the trailer hitch of the shoe.
Yep.
Yep.
That was really cool. Pete came with his new little import, which is cool.
We had Jordan here, obviously, kind of the biggest thing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good stuff.
A lot of good stuff.
Everybody really brought the heat. We expect.
Oh,
to see the
Diogo
same.
and his caddy.
Yep.
God, I've always sweat those things too.
We
3 spokes, big feels.
Expect to see the same kind of gusto next month.
Yeah,
May,
Warren
whatever.
continues to buy every Volvo in the planet. It was like I think it was a 70s 2-door Volvo coupe thing. It was wild.
Oh, the green one.
Yeah.
Yep. We were wondering who that was.
We had a few-
Makes sense.
Always the same guy.
Volvo techs here,
Kellen the boys.
and I asked him like, "Hey man, like, what about that? You like work on that?" He's like, "Absolutely not. Not a chance. Not a chance." He's like, people like that either work on their own shit or have like weird shops they bring that stuff to.
Yeah, dude, that's definitely a weird shop
Yeah.
type vehicle.
Not a chance.
A lot
Someone
of
cut a donut in half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
The
hate
fuck?
when people do that shit at work.
Just throw the other half away.
Just eat the whole thing.
yeah.
I
Just eat
don't
the
care
whole
what
thing.
you do.
You're gonna
you
come
take the
back
donut.
and
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
just
Why-
eat the whole
don't
thing.
Leave it.
We have visual evidence. I purposely
Honda Active TW200.
took a
Big hitter.
picture
Oh,
Oh,
my
but
god!
Alley's?
because this is
It was the only one left.
Oh god.
yes, at one point, yeah.
Oh,
This is a huge topic on Topics Under the Stairs. They're big. Don't put your as Toby would say, don't put your dick beater hands on our donut.
No, you got to do if you're gonna do that, you got to work on a deal with one of the homies. Be like, hey, you want half of this?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
the only acceptable way to do it.
Right. Or
And then
like,
you're agreeing to dick beater hands.
yeah.
That honestly, that donut cut in half, in my estimation, was the best donut here. Were those alleys glazed? That's a fucking travesty.
right. That really is like,
Even better, I finally went side to side. I went dazed and glazed versus alleys. Alleys
Yep.
blew them out of the water.
It's sort of like if you had a Michael Jordan rookie card and you ask your buddy if he wanted half.
Exactly.
does
Just can't
anybody
do it.
know where the utensil came from?
That's the concerning part.
Solid
Right.
question.
Like they weren't there to begin
that
with.
does
Some of that does that kind of shit carries one.
We don't provide utensils, so it's definitely just tearing it apart.
Dick
Utensils
beater
are
hands
not
needed for
and
donuts.
So I was gonna say is
bloody
I
knife, pocket knife.
do not
see the
see a
cracked up
clean
glaze?
cut. I don't see
You
a
hate
clean
to see it.
cut.
That's
Right.
from the fingers.
That's
Yeah.
fingers.
Someone
right.
ripped it.
From
That's
Topo-
pinched. Someone pinched that off.
This donut has been fingered.
Rap says someone did it on purpose. It's propaganda. That's correct. And I do have breaking news that it was Joe Byron that did that. God damn it. There's a drone cut donut.
I can say with complete confidence that nor Kevin or I have ever not just eaten the whole donut. Right, Kev?
The whole thing, donut, cookie.
Yeah, if you're
whatever.
gonna commit to
We
it.
have respect for yourself.
you had to dive
Right.
in.
Well,
Right.
and my fellow
Yeah.
car show people.
Yeah.
Don't be a pussy.
It's a travesty.
That'd be a lifetime ban.
We will not accept that type of behavior.
It's probably my wife that did that. If I'm honest. If
I mean, I'm a
honest,
multi donut guy, not a half donut.
yeah,
guy.
dude,
Fuck.
it's probably her.
But yes, donut meat was awesome. Thanks everybody for coming out.
It was a lady to her kid. It's getting more suspect that it was definitely my wife. No, my kids would never ask my wife for donuts. They just grab
No,
them.
no,
They know
fistfuls.
better than that.
Yeah, I was just saying. I see little Meeks just grabbing them all the time.
Eat the glaze, cover wax paper too. That rabbit design gets me.
Let me think. If you're really good, though, you could hold the one half that you're going to take and then cut it with the knife, and then the dick beater hands
Never made
technically
contact.
didn't make contact with the other half.
Yeah, but where'd the
that's
knife
still
come
no
from?
excuse.
You have to bring your own knife for that.
Right.
You guys don't bring
There
your
is
knives
there
around?
is some sort of
yeah.
foreign substance touching one side of the donut.
Look, I addressed my deer last night, and this morning I'm at the donut
Yeah.
Then I gotta cut this thing
having
up.
donuts.
Yeah, Matt
Or-
Wood, chipmunk donut nuggets.
Or even worst case scenario, they have no utensils. Somebody picked it up with their dick beaten hands and chewed the opposite side of it
Yeah.
until they were done and put it back.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 100 glazed munchkins from Days and Glaze, which were real popular.
Yeah.
And the Matt Wood was correct. He was chipmunking them. I saw him put as many as he could in his mouth and just move them around. Which
support
I
that.
took that example and ran with it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, oh, I can walk all the way in and a lot and back, still have donut in my mouth. It's great.
I've been chewing for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Chipmunking.
Chipmunking, dude. It was
Chipmunk
amazing.
is a very good.
Oh, my God.
I don't know the next time I'm going to be at this table. Let me fill up now.
Yeah, dude, Matt's it's
a
an
great
originator.
visual.
Yeah, he's
Perfect. Yeah.
The guy's a genius.
Innovative. He's
Yeah,
innovative.
He's an innovator.
Yeah.
Speaking of Matt Wooden's innovation,
Yep.
so we've got some shirts. Charles, if you want to stand up and model.
Yeah, we got a
course,
shirt
yeah.
we're giving up. There's I can't lift this up.
Is he in the chat? He's in the chat.
This is the old the new Night Style shirt that Jordan's about to release. It's the Night Styles Nice Boys, your granny's favorite drift team.
Yep.
So we're
we've
gonna
got-
auction one of those off.
So we've got an XL here that we're going to auction off to whoever donates the most throughout the course of the episode,
Yeah.
and I'll ship it to you.
Yeah,
And
we're
if
gonna
for
make
some
it
reason-
in your size.
That's right. Yeah, we will make it in your
But it's
size.
soon to be
Oh, it's not. You're stuck with the XL.
no, we'll make you a size.
That was just a good example.
But it's soon to be released. Jordan's about to knock them out, but you're gonna get an early preview of this.
If you're large, you're
Worldwide
getting an
shipping?
XL. Worldwide,
Worldwide?
continental U.S.
yeah, we're gonna do content on the U.S.
Oh, man.
we had
Have you shipped something lately? Trust me, it's
I just
continental
had to
U.S.
send, I
and
just had the
nothing.
stickers
Just
to
give it to Scott.
What?
just
They
what-
charge me more. What are you kidding me?
I was going to say we just had a B4B winner from Canada. It might put
Lost
us.
all
we
your
might
money.
we might go bankrupt.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I can maybe figure out Hawaii and Alaska, but
Blame Canada.
yeah, 100%.
But
Always.
it's that new Night Styles joint that's about to drop.
Yeah. Gavin.
yeah. So we got
what's up?
Nice Style Granny's favorite drift team right here. If you're a large, you're gonna get an XL. If you're an XL, you're gonna get an XL. If not, then I'll make your size for you.
Yeah, if you're a nice boy, it's the shirt you want.
Nice boy. This
Um,
might be the best one I made, honestly.
That came in
That's a
unbelievable,
solid
dude.
make.
Yeah. This a little bit of effort went into that one.
There's no
What?
outline like Charles's.
I had to get rid of the outline
We went a little big on the outline.
because it was actually too big to press. So I get rid of the outline. Plus, to be honest, I think it looks better without the outline.
Yeah, without the outline, looks nice.
I think he's gonna get an outline and an outline.
Might do another one. Might do the back of this one without it.
The outline reminds me of the hell was it? The Andre the Giant dude.
Yeah,
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 dude,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what we're going for.
That's
Yeah.
where we're going on that side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, international shipping is parallel to Bitcoin.
yeah, Bitcoin.
Look at Jordan disrespectful in the chat. Gets a free design. That's how he's gonna bring it.
You're getting a free plug for your
Your brand new shirt,
yeah.
the Nice Boys.
Jordan, show us that.
Oh, they're nice boys.
Jordan, show
When I
me
hear
that
about Nice
registered
House.
trademark. Do you have
Shepherd
that?
Ferry. That's right.
Yeah.
Not
Shepherd, that's the guy.
Shepard, Shep used to shop with us all the time back in the day at Paperland.
Yeah.
If I have to pay for a shirt with my team on it, it's crazy. $5 for Jordan.
You're only $20 away from getting it, so
Yeah,
have at it.
I'll make you one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
At this point, I think we're just gonna ship it to Matt.
Yeah, I think Matt's kind of got it locked up. But keep your eyes on it.
Why does Matt? Oh, Matt, because of Matt's previous
These were
donation.
$24.99.
Sorry, you're
Yeah.
right. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Matt precursored this. Knew there was a big surprise on the 300 show.
Yep.
Didn't know it was a Nice Down Nice Boys. Now he's getting a real deal at $25. If I'm honest.
Yeah.
Nothing against Sam, but Brett should wear that shirt.
Brett should wear that shirt. Do you think we put it
Oh,
on?
you mean right now?
Right now. Yeah.
Oh, you think we put it on Brett?
Now
What
we
size is it?
We got some strategic product placement. Brett wears like a
Oh,
medium.
Right.
Brett is definitely a schmedium.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got
All
a
the-
Ah.
yeah.
Euro sizes.
Let's see. I did have another callback. This is yet again for 2 weeks in a row an unfortunate callback. So, thankfully, from what I've seen, everybody is safe and everybody is okay. Nobody was harmed. But if anybody is into the drift world and you follow stuff on YouTube, I'm sure you are familiar with driftgames.life. So, driftgames.life has a YouTube channel. One of the dudes there is the MC for a lot of the LZ World Tour events. They're kind of all over the place. They're friends with our buddies Jimmy Oaks and stuff. So they're just a big channel doing a lot of great things for the drift community. Matter of fact, I think last year we mentioned, I forgot what arena it was, but they hosted a drift event at an arena in Poland. One of just the coolest looking things. So over the past few years, obviously they're building their community and whatnot, but over the past few years, they built a facility for their vehicles that was an incredible place, and they
Place
built
was
it
fucking bonkers.
inside to look like a street. They had the outside of the offices looked like different vendors, i.e. Starbucks, different things like that. All a play on cars. That's where they housed all their vehicles, all their projects, all their merch, did podcasts, all that stuff. This was their HQ. This was their home base. This was their life, their livelihood. It unfortunately caught on fire. And it basically, from what I'm seeing, is a complete total loss. They did a walkthrough video just earlier today showing what's remaining, and you can't even tell what was there. You can see what chassis were there, and you can see what chassis were race cars and what ones were not, and that's about all you can identify. So they do have a thing up to just, they're not going to stop. They're already working on things to try to rebuild, or not even rebuild, but figure out their lives, figure out what they're going to do moving forward. There is a pre-order. I'm going to order some stuff from them just so we can show our support. So if you go on Instagram, it's driftgames.life, and you can find all the links and everything from there for them for that. So go ahead and check it out.
Terrible, but it burned down and it's still nicer than our studio.
Yeah.
The place is magnificent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
It's
I think it didn't even start in their unit.
No,
or whatever.
it didn't.
No.
So that's just the effing worst.
We were talking about
Can't
it
do
like
anything,
literally worst case scenario. And just even Chuck was like, Jesus, start keeping my cars in different locations. Just because it's like something like that happens out of your control. And from the looks of it, I don't know for sure. I think they were all either preparing to travel or just coming back from some travel or something like that. It doesn't look like they were all there and it happened. It looks, unfortunately, like they got to call it, 2 a.m. and this is happening and show up to see, this. Super, super unfortunate. There's a lot of very good and positive things in the car community and people who want to help each other. So this is an example. They were those people. They are those people. So go help them in this time of need if you can. So that is that. Any other callbacks?
Oh, yeah, I got all sorts of stuff. I finally ordered. I got to do all my oil changes on everything. That's obviously a thing every year. Cheap insurance. Mm-hmm. It was $50 less this year than last year. Thanks, Joe Byron.
Because you have less cars?
No, same exact amount of oil, $50 less.
What about the CRV?
No. I only ordered it for the Beamers. Same cars, $50 less. All the oil was cheaper.
Definitely
and,
not for that GTR.
No, that thing. We're not going to worry about that oil change for a little while. But thank God for the FCP order again button. Worked out for me.
Seamus going to include that oil change?
Oh, you ordered all the oil changes at the same time on one order?
Yeah. Dude.
Is that like a 55-gallon drum coming?
I get this mega shipment of oil.
Light bow,
Yeah,
liquid
dude.
molly.
It's the best. So hooked it all up, got it, but it was cheaper. That's the biggest surprise I had in a little while.
Does FCP offer a freight palleted shipment?
Yeah,
to
it
you?
comes in a pallet. No,
Yeah,
ship for
buddy.
free, dude.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense.
They want to ship some stuff for us? God.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Box weight 60
No,
pounds.
they definitely
Yeah, I'm
don't.
around there. So, yeah, it's the best. Get all that coming, so I got to start popping some oil changes out, which is great. So, yeah, oil price is all-time low right now for me.
Are you dumping the waste oil in the river, or what are you doing?
I just pour it on the ground. It goes right back to the
That's
dinosaurs.
right. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That was my throwback.
back
You're
to-
right.
back
it goes
to Mother
back to the
Earth.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, back to Mother Earth.
Return to
You
ocean.
just pour
Correct.
through. You just pour through some sand. It's water by the time it gets through. I've been told.
I
Jesse
brought a
told me.
battery for you to throw in the ocean later.
Yeah, of course.
That likens back to an early episode with the 3 seconds in the gas station.
That's right.
Yeah.
that
Oh
was-
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
A quick 5.
That was one of the first ones I ever heard.
Three
No, I
count?
said a
It's a
3
three count.
No, you said like a 5
I was
count.
a five
It was a 5
Okay,
count.
well,
Yeah.
the 5 count is into
And I
the
just-
trash can.
I just imagined the trash can liner just melting.
immediately.
And just
No, it neutralizes everything in the trash can. It's
Or
great
just
for the
including the liner.
just that noise.
And everything.
You're sitting there, you're pumping, you're already annoyed because you're pumping gas, you're at the gas station,
It's
ready to
already
go.
too much
Right,
money.
and you just hear thump, thump. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Don't
Some
worry,
dude's
lady.
counting out loud.
Don't worry, lady. It's 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi.
Whoa.
Yeah, you got to do Mississippi.
5 seconds is a long time.
Super.
You ain't kidding.
You don't want that fucking poverty spec 87 in your
Dude,
car.
when you want to mix it, you end up with like 92 and a half. That'd be
Oh,
the end of
that'd
the
be
world.
terrible.
That was a real post on like an Audi forum.
Yeah.
Like
Also-
that's where that like originated
Don't
from.
ruin it for me. I always fix it,
Just
Chuck.
think,
I always picture Chuck doing it.
Yes.
but like think about someone being
Also,
like,
5 seconds is pretty substantial.
think about I don't want to mix like an inferior fuel
Yeah, dude.
into something.
Welcome. Yeah,
it's a
you're welcome.
wild.
Bro, every
You do know
gas
the gas
station
pump
is.
mixes it, right?
You don't have to explain it to me.
You also know that like the gas stations are independently owned and like there could be total shenanigans
Oh, yeah.
going on.
Yes.
No
Every
shit.
tank could be
The state
87.
of Rhode Island's
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
State of
Oh,
Rhode
okay.
Island's on
Okay.
it, boys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, when they're done with the K's.
Yeah, we're done with everything.
Right,
else
they're
they've
real,
done wrong.
real focused, very headstrong on the K's right now.
Also in the saving money and callback area, I have my insurance has basically doubled. Also, thanks Joe Byron. That was tough. Yeah, my insurance is basically double as it was last year. I had one glass claim.
We've seen this coming out.
A windshield?
Yeah, I should have
I
just
know.
paid for it
I
out of
read
pocket,
about
dude.
it,
I
but
was
like
gonna say like about a month or two
it's
ago.
usually not too.
It's probably it's
any other
80% higher than
tickets?
last year. No,
Do you have a collector car policy for all your other cars?
yeah, this is just my 3 dailies.
Okay. Huh.
Collector car just sits.
When was the last time you changed providers?
you
Year-
gotta shop
year
that.
ago.
Oh,
Oh, only a year?
And then I shopped these guys as soon as
Like
I
you
saw
never,
the bill.
you could do a second like you do a pay for a year. The second year, you change for the third year no matter what.
Yeah, this
Guaranteed.
Will, this will be
You
my
can find a better deal.
this will be my second year, and I had my guy my buddy from high school's my insurance broker,
And you call them after the
yeah.
you'd be like, hook it up, bro.
I was
I'm
like, what's
going
going
someplace
on?
else.
and it's like, it looks like you have a claim. I'm like, it was a windshield.
A windshield to what?
X5.
Okay, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
it's $2,500.
I thought it might be more.
I-
Sounds like a bargain in
Yeah.
2024.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't
I should have paid it out of pocket.
get it mixed. You pay for the insurance, you can't use it.
You can't. No, it's just
Yeah,
like
that-
car
that's-
insurance.
It's
Is,
yeah.
it's
You can
just like
use
house
it. It has to be
insurance.
total loss.
yeah, it's just like house insurance. now.
Correct.
Never use it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How much is your deductible on your home insurance? I don't know. What's the value of my house?
Yeah.
That's
right,
the deductible.
right. Right.
I'm only claiming if the house is now.
Yeah, I should just pump the deductible to infinity on
Yeah.
my car insurance because I'm gonna pay everything under $5,000 out of pocket. I guess it's fucking insane.
I own a business, and that's the way it goes for everything.
Well, yeah, business wise, yeah.
Yeah. Workman's comp. Oh my god.
Don't even get me started.
Me and Chuck. Oh,
I
man.
talked. Someone asked. Katie asked me what I paid in federal taxes last year,
Oh my god!
and I told him he fainted.
It was.
He fucking ran out of the building.
He said he developed anxiety after it immediately. He's like, I just developed anxiety because of what he's.
Yeah,
told
I mean,
me."
I could have bought another building. It's fucking insane.
Yeah,
So yeah, I
for
can't.
bridges that fall down.
Yeah, for all that I got from these guys. So, anyways, nonetheless, yeah, I can get fucked on my insurance. There's nothing I can do. Love that. Maybe just sell the X5. Just drive only Lexuses.
That's right. I think it's a good play.
Lexi.
Is that thing on collector car insurance or your regular policy?
No, that is regular policy.
It's got to be. It's too new.
Collector insurance. Yeah. Oh, the Lex. They wouldn't let me put it on collectors. They don't do SUVs. I was like, it's a Land Cruiser. I'm like, we don't.
They're like, no, it's not.
We wouldn't do a Land Cruiser.
No, it's
No,
not.
he
Yeah.
said we wouldn't do a Land Cruiser either. That's what he said.
Oh, he knew you were
Yeah,
going
yeah,
with it. Yeah.
It goes by year. I don't
Yeah.
share anything.
So yeah, that's that. What else we got? Anybody else have other ones before I hammer through these little ones?
Haven't done jack shit with the Civic. Oh, I'm picking up the dash for the Civic this weekend.
Love to hear it.
So we'll be full steam ahead once I get that
All
dash
repaired,
back.
ready to go.
Yes, we will have it back. I'm excited. Get it back from Mr. Perfection Plastics, and yeah,
You gonna
good as
taco
new.
up there?
I'm gonna taco up there.
Love that. Just got that baby redone, ready to go.
I'm gonna,
And your taco?
Yeah, buddy.
yeah, Tacoma dash won't fit in the 1 Series.
Oh, it'll fit.
No, we
He
Not in
tried.
one piece.
Yeah, he tried.
Not in one piece. It won't.
It'll have to go back.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't fit. I was trying for sure to try and get it in there.
The seats fold down?
Yeah, seats folded down. It's
Like
the
diagonal?
It's the mouth of the trunk, like isn't.
Yeah, it doesn't have a
Oh.
big
too shallow.
Maybe the dash is bigger than I think, too.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's got
big car.
like where on the driver's side, there's like a hump that like where the cluster is.
goes.
Yeah, and like that
Oh,
that
okay,
won't
okay.
fit.
Did where it was broken? It's not someplace that somebody sees, right?
It'd be hard to see.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be hard to see. But I mean, he sent me photos. I mean, it's fixed. You can't tell it was broken. Because fortunately, like it broke so clean, and I like kept everything. Like I didn't fuck with anything. So when you put the two pieces back together, everything was perfect. So it's all fixed on the backside. Looks.
And that was because like you rolled over in the car and your fat ass hit it.
I like moved my knee and just
Exploderized.
Dude,
Muay Thai kick.
I was like-
you caught a cheek on the dash.
I was trying to
Blammo?
like, I was like kneeling in the car and I tried like lifting my knee, my foot got caught and it just like rocketed forward and kneed the
Oh my
dash.
God.
Ugh,
I blew that chunk off.
that's how Muay Thai.
You did a
dude.
Sagat flying knee,
Yeah, dude.
Street Fighter 2 into your dash.
Did you quit for the day after that?
So that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
when
That's a good time.
that was when Zach Foss was supposed to be dropping off the t-shirts. I was waiting for him.
Okay, yep.
I broke the dash and immediately like I was like, I'm gonna fucking put my fist through this windshield. I'm so angry.
Did Foss reimburse you?
So I went. I sat out in the car, outside.
I love that.
because
I
he was
love
meeting
that.
me
Just
here.
cool it off.
He was meeting me here.
I can't be in the same
I
room.
gotta
to get
cool
away
off.
from it,
I gotta
yeah.
cool off.
I went and sat outside in the
I'm gonna
car,
punch this bitch.
and then I waited
Jesus.
like a half hour. And he texted me, he's like, hey, is it cool if I go to the hotel first before I come drop the shirts off? And I just texted him back, you have to come to my house, Dad. Because I just fucking left. I was like, I have to leave. So angry. Like, rage.
Big day.
Yeah.
Blood pressure spike.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
Yep.
Yeah. Fortunately, it can be fixed. Plus, he fixed a bunch of other little odds and ends, little nuances in the car.
Ooh.
I brought him a whole pile of stuff.
Oh.
I brought him a whole pile of
Other stuff was broken on the dash.
There were
No,
other like
other
random
bits?
like trim bits, but like stuff I just brought him. I brought him like a little nub of something. That it was like this like tray that slides out and there's a nub on each side. And when I got the car, one side was already broken. And when the car broke down in Vermont, I like was going to grab something out of it, going to grab my wallet out of it quick, and I forgot to like go easy, and I like pulled it out and just broke the other side off. And I thought I lost a little nub forever. And then I was taking the carpet out. Actually, Phil was helping me take it out, and I hear something fall on the ground. I'm like, "What the hell was that?" And I pick it up. It's like a little nub.
It was the nub.
So I kept it, and I brought it to Joe, and he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I can make like a reverse mold," and like he got all fucking crazy with it.
I love me
Science.
some Joe Booth. He has done
Oh,
many a bumper for me.
yeah, yeah, many a bumper, yeah,
Many a bumper.
yeah. But yeah, he did a bunch of like 2 or 3 things. I brought him the clamshell that goes around the steering column. Like I don't know
Yeah,
how
those
Mark
things are made
IIs,
out of fucking
But like
glass.
Mark IIIs, they're like just
Can he
foobar.
just make shit out of plastic? Like if I took the lip spoiler off the mirror, could he make it out of plastic that isn't Japanese, like paper mache?
That's probably a bit big. He likes making little molds,
Yeah, a little mold or like
tabs.
repairing.
This is
tabs
little.
and clips.
Like repairing, yeah. I don't know. I mean, just ask him. Send him
Yeah,
photos.
I just did.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So I'm excited, but now I'm like looking at other stuff. I'm like, wow, I could probably bring him some other stuff, but I just gotta like call it somewhere
Yeah,
and just get
No, you
it,
don't.
get it back together.
You don't have to do that at all.
that's
What's
true.
that?
You don't have to keep. You never have to call. Just keep shoveling money at it.
That
buddy.
car could drive fine without the front bumper on it.
Front bumper's fine.
Well, I don't know what you wanted to fix. Maybe it's the back bumper.
Nah,
that
it's mainly
too. You don't
interior
need it.
stuff.
I just can't wait to hear the horn.
The horn? I haven't even gotten there, dude. I totally forgot about the horn. I totally forgot
He
about the horn.
slipped and fell down that hole, and he hasn't gotten out
That's
of
it.
the hole yet.
That's it.
I forgot
Of the
about the horn.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh well. What are you gonna do about it?
Yep.
I put the summer wheels back on the BMW. That's great.
Brody's.
Yeah, it took
It's summer wheel time.
I was gonna say
took
yeah.
snow tires off. That was good. I did that like 2 weeks ago, actually. To be honest with you,
right before it got cold.
Yeah, I did like a week ago, actually. So.
Yeah, finally summer wheel time. You'd love to see that. Speaking of summer, details by Douglas hit me with that spring cleaning yesterday. So my truck's looking extra fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Did the inside, outside. So nice.
Nice. Just yeah.
After that thing just going through automatic car washes until it smoked its own antenna system. It's nice to
Slap and
be actually
scratch.
clean.
Automatic car wash?
No,
or
I
touch-free?
wish. No, touch free.
Oh, okay.
But apparently touch free blows out the gasket under the shark fin on those things.
Yes, I heard
So
that.
you get to, that makes up for any money you've ever saved on washing your car ever. Could have just painted it.
Just
so-
needs a little RTV. Send
That
it
was
down the
nice.
road.
Yeah, just I put a little.
Little
I just
bath-
drilled a
little
hole and put great
bathroom.
stuff in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, expanded, perfect. And then what else we got this weekend? Saturday, UMass Motorsports Show. I usually go to the Yukon show to just realize how bad the car scene is every year,
It's a good way to kick it off.
but I don't know when that is.
I think the Yukon show is morphed into something else.
National championship.
No, it's called
Oh.
UC3.
Really? There's some other show going on in Connecticut that's supposed to be like mega, like
Last-
really big.
Yes, at Rentschler Field. I saw
Thank you.
that.
That's UC3.
Isn't that the new broke?
Okay. Yes. So that is what the Yukon car show is kind of like really.
Rentschler Field,
Yeah.
UC3 Spring Car Show. It is at Pratt and Whitney Stadium, Rensselaer Field,
Yep.
East Hartford, on the 28th.
Yep.
So UMass
The same
first.
day as Dust Off?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to go to both now.
It's like nighttime too, right? What was it?
I don't think so. It is
Well,
9,
there's two
9 a.m.
different-
to 3 p.m. Then they have one
In May,
in May nighttime.
that's 1 to 7.
Yeah, they've been advertising the nighttime one, and
Yeah.
it looks
I would
looks
not.
rowdy.
I wouldn't want to be
So
involved.
here's my
It doesn't
thing.
look rowdy in the ad. It's gonna be rowdy.
Yeah, dude.
The ad I saw for it is like 30 seconds long, and 15 seconds of it is just different cars doing burnouts. I'm like, what do you think's gonna happen? What you're
Way
inciting?
to promote.
Yeah. So
Hey, that's what they're pushing for. But anyways, yeah, UMass isn't that crazy, and it's in Amherst. If you're out in Western Mass, it's
it's a
usually
nice
fun.
drive.
Fun start to the season. A lot of different stuff.
UMass is on the 28th. Oh no, UConn's on the 28th.
UConn's on the 20th. UMass is this Saturday. I'm probably gonna drive my Lexus because I'm being lazy.
It's a great car.
Great car.
We were wrong. Apparently, looks like the night event just happened.
Oh, bangers. Jesus.
Bangers. I don't think it's the same event.
Yeah, there was two. There was
But
one.
I would have liked to
listed
go to
for
Bangers.
May
Bangers and
28th.
Mash.
Yeah. Anyway,
Matt Wood, the night meet they had last weekend was a disaster.
You
Apparently.
don't say.
Yeah,
No
shocking.
way.
Shocking.
Who'd have thought?
On the car show note, next weekend on the 20th, we have the Quinnipiac Car Show, Southern Connecticut. It's been growing every year.
All right.
Quinnipiac
They-
University.
They almost shut it down last year. I'm shocked it's back. So,
Interesting.
why did they almost shut it down last year?
Why do you think?
Mostly based on the burnout video you just
Oh.
mentioned.
Love that.
Before, after, or during the show?
All of the above.
Okay.
Brett has not tuned in yet. He doesn't know.
I sent him a photo.
Oh, you ruined it.
I sent him a photo
Wow.
like
Wow.
10 minutes ago.
You hate to see it.
Nick Pazar in the chat. I could hear it from my house.
There you go. Nick's got eyes on it.
So what kind of cars does the Quinnipiac car show cater to?
Oh, it's all over the map.
Southern Connecticut
there's-
was-
Okay, so it's like the Yukon. It's just kind of a free for all.
It's a free for all. Jimmy made a pretty good segment on it last year. He went with his crew.
Okay, nice,
So
nice. It's always funny when his whole crew goes. It's like
It's always a blast. I love seeing
Yeah,
those
yeah,
guys
yeah.
at car shows.
it's a ragtag
Fucking
crew.
Stevie World, dude.
It's good. That's good.
Yeah, what else we got going
Are
on?
there any other like colleges like around that do like in Rhode Island? There's no Rhode Island. It's not like URI does a car show.
URI did one a couple
Brown
years ago.
University.
It's just,
Car
RISD has a
show.
bunch of robots.
and it's a Brown
Yeah.
University Concours.
Yeah, you're right. It's
Yeah, we
Concours.
can't go to that.
Yeah.
It's 1960s and later.
Ivy
earlier,
League,
rather.
Concord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just at the
show.
Audrey.
URI has a show. I just don't know anything about it. I went to it
Really?
once. Yeah, at their stadium,
Oh, well.
Dodd Stadium.
The Rams. Was the Rams that
Yeah.
I
play there?
don't know.
Did you say
Rams.
God Stadium?
Dodd.
Dodd.
D-O-D-D.
Oh,
Like old Dodd there.
Yep.
Richard Dodd.
Wonder if RISD has one.
No,
No.
absolutely not.
It's
Nothing
a robotics show.
art cars
If
from
Risty, had a car,
BMW.
if Risty was at a car show, it'd be all the students parking their Range Rovers around the corner and walking to the gig.
Yeah, yeah. And when you guys get bored, just look up RISD's mascot.
Oh yeah,
It's unbelievable.
yeah, it's perfect.
It's yeah.
And then I always mention this. I DJ this Saturday night. It never brings anybody, but it'd be fun. It's the 11th anniversary of a show I've been doing
Go out there.
at the Red Door. And then actually the night before, Garrett and old Mike Varney or Avery
Yep.
from
Where's the-
Lock City are playing at the Red Door, the old halfway house. So
Grand Prix, right?
yeah,
Grand
DJ
Prix.
Grin Pricks.
Yep.
Is the Red Door where you guys had the GTG forever ago?
No,
No,
no, it's a
no.
new spot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
That was
stuff
somewhere
going
else.
on here.
Way,
That was-
way shittier than the Red Door.
That was
Yeah,
somewhere
Red
where,
Door's
the,
actually really
where
nice.
the
Yeah.
bouncer tried to
Okay.
stiff us.
Oh, wasn't that
Yeah.
Dusk?
Yeah.
Dusk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was interesting. Charlton or whatever his name was.
Yeah. So, for everyone just joining us in the chat, depending on who donates the most, you're gonna win a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Give us money.
Beautiful
keep
T-shirt.
reminding
It's the
them.
new Night Styles
Yeah.
T-shirt.
What's the current high bid?
24.99.
To Matt Wood.
Unreleased Night Styles.
We get the
t-shirt.
Night Styles Nice Boys. It's coming out this summer.
Yeah.
We get the first preview of Granny's favorite drift team.
Nice
it's got
boy.
a beautiful grandma on it.
Nice boy Jordan only donated $4.99.
Night Styles, formerly Cuts by Jord.
Are you throwing in a half a donut?
half a donut.
Half a
No,
You could revisit that.
no, no. Half a donut.
A half a donut with a Topics Under the Stairs sticker on it.
Just on the chewed end.
Yeah. Let's see. Any other callbacks, deep thoughts coming up this week?
Deep thoughts. Yeah, now I'm a Land Cruiser guy. I saw that new Land Cruiser. I just don't get it, you know? Now that I'm an old school Land Cruiser guy.
Right, you're not. It's sort of like being Mark II.
No,
Mark
it's
I guy,
strange.
right? To
You know,
show
I
the
really
new stuff.
I like the look of it. It's it's way more reasonable to buy now.
Yeah,
But like the last one was like a 8-passenger, $100,000, like didn't share a chassis with anything,
yeah, Land
crazy
yacht.
thing.
Yeah,
And this one is like, hey, it's a 4Runner but nicer, but it's not that much more money. It's just weird. It's weird that they changed it so much, and I don't know how it carries through like the Lexus line, because the Land Cruiser is the same thing as the GX back in the day. That wasn't a thing, so there's
Yeah.
no LX now. Just weird. It's a weird move.
right.
I think they'll sell way more of them. They never sold any Land Cruisers.
it's what it. There was an article, I didn't read the whole thing, differing, or highlighting the differences between the two.
Yeah, and there are
There's
some
suspension components, things like that, but they share a lot.
Have you ever looked up production numbers?
old
Like they
Land Cruisers.
sold more Lexuses than the Land Cruisers?
What do you mean?
Did they have the Land Cruiser, like your Lexus thingy?
Yeah, they had a
Did they have
Toyota
a-
and they had a Lexus. It was the same truck, but one had like leather, nicey.
Right,
one had a
but
nicer interior.
What
They
were
both
the
had nice-
production numbers? Like,
I don't know, actually. I can't
mean,
imagine. I just never see them.
Just talking modern stuff with 2021, they are not far off
Between each other?
between each other.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. But there's not a lot. They didn't sell a lot, did they?
No, I mean this is 2021, so it's not going that far.
But that's the
back.
last one. Oh,
But
about.
3,711 for the Land Cruiser, 3,563 for the LX.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's just weird because it was the big boy, and like Matt Wood said, now it's just the Prado, which is the short boy.
Oh, actually, that 2021 fact marking the first time since 2000 that the Toyota version of this off-road oriented SUV outsold its dressier, costlier Lexus sibling.
There you go.
So, 21 years of the LX selling more than the Land Cruiser.
But if you look at like, because I last time here I was half jokingly saying, what's the difference between it and a Sequoia, like with Shookgut? And then I started reading up on Land Cruiser stuff, and like it's a cult of maniacs. And they're like, Land Cruiser are only built in Japan, only by their best factory. Everyone there's worked for Toyota for 20 years, and it's just like, oh, okay, guys, I get it. I get it. You paid more for it. It's
Right,
fine.
they're just really kind of
And like that can't be the thing with this one because they're all made in the same place.
yeah.
So yeah, that's what's going on. The new one's probably going to sell 10 times what the old one sold.
Maybe it leaves room for like a XL version of it.
Yeah, but that's also like getting away from their whole thing too.
Like what do you call it?
But Prado and Giano.
You got the like an Escalade and the long
ESV?
Escalade, the ESV,
Is it extra super version?
extra super, extra
Yeah.
special.
the extra special version.
what does ESV stand for?
extra special version?
Is it?
No, I don't know. I would think so. It's an American
Oh.
car. Escalade Sport variant.
Yukon, Denali, and then Escalade. There's
Yukon
something
XL.
Longer.
Escalade stretch vehicle,
Oh, love stretch. That's worse than what I thought.
which means that it's
Stretch
simply an
Armstrong.
extended
Stretch
length
Armstrong.
version.
My man Stretch.
So it adds 14 inches.
Oh
to it.
shit!
Yeah.
14 inches is fine.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Wow. On
Escalade suburban vehicle.
on a side-by-side comparison,
Yeah,
and we're getting a little ahead of it, but it's fine.
we're in the weeds.
2025 Toyota 4Runner, 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser. Same motor, same 8-speed automatic transmission, same drivetrain, same power, same towing, same wheelbase. The Toyota 4Runner is 1 inch longer.
Market.
Overall width,
Doubt it.
overall width, the 4Runner is 77.8. The Land Cruiser is 77.9. Overall height, 70.8 for the 4Runner, 76.1 for the Land Cruiser. Land Cruiser's taller. Ground clearance, more on the 4Runner at 9.2 versus 8 on the Land Cruiser.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's different.
Yeah, I really want to read the rest of this because
I really want to see one.
the Land Cruiser.
Oh, I've seen a Land Cruiser, but I want to see the 4Runner.
Have you seen a new Land Cruiser?
Yeah, I saw one when I was in Montana.
Oh, okay. That checks out.
It looked pretty cool.
Yeah,
haven't seen
same
anything
thing.
I mean, yeah.
You guys didn't see any at the International Auto Show?
The one we did go
no,
to?
we didn't see
What are you guys
anything.
talking about?
Yeah.
Chuck, you nailed it because, the The Land Cruiser is no longer an $80,000+ affair because its new, more budget-friendly approach, now being priced at $57,445, including destination, whatever. That's going to be very interesting.
I guess I don't get why they just didn't call it a Land Cruiser Prado like it's always been, which was the smaller Land Cruiser, and then roll out a more upmarket Land Cruiser. Because like, there's Toyota not covering a segment's weird as well.
So this,
but it was the same thing as a Sequoia, so maybe they just do Sequoia.
The gap is largely simple because you can get a new 4Runner without all the hybrid systems or fancy all-wheel drive equipment if you wish.
Yeah,
Option all that stuff back in, though, and we suspect that the 4Runner's MSRP will get dangerously close to the Land Cruiser. So you can really buy a stripped-down, non-off-road as friendly 4Runner versus...
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. But the Land Cruiser's always been a duplicate of something in the line. So
Right.
Right. Just like a rumored to be better one.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. That's my deep thought. Now that I've been a Land Cruiser guy for a week.
There you go.
Big in the Land Cruiser.
Big in the Land Cruiser
It's
community.
definitely an impressive vehicle. That's for sure.
I like it. Yeah.
He's taking you to lunch in it?
The new one or the old one?
No, the one you got.
Well,
yeah,
yours.
I don't jack shit out the new one.
The old one fucking slays, dude.
No,
It's a
it's
bomb.
awesome.
First time we went, the hydraulic system left a little to be desired.
Bit of a pogo stick.
Wild. I was like
You
sitting
ever
like
sat on a
bobblehead out front.
dishwasher or dryer?
But as soon as that was sorted, night and day.
Yeah, it's great.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but when you bought it, the guy was like, "Oh, it has a hydraulic suspension problem," but then you just
He thought,
flushed it and it was good.
yeah, flushed it and put a sensor on it. He
Nice.
thought the pump was blown. Which, you know,
Turns
hey.
out fluid goes bad at some point.
Carman Cam, I like where your head's at. Guys just asked Toyota for a new 4Runner.
Yeah, maybe they'll make a new one.
Yeah, maybe they'd answer my emails.
Maybe they'll make it longer.
again someday. I
Hey,
doubt it.
Toyota. Who's toying?
Still.
Bro, they got you going straight to the junk folder.
Oh
yeah, they definitely
yeah.
Or no, I think
The whole domain.
I think our contacts are just gone.
Oh.
Yeah,
They get
yeah,
canned.
Yeah, probably because they gave us cars.
We're sorry.
About that. But where did you go, manufacturer wise? Because maybe you can give us those too.
Yeah.
They're doing okay. They got money to spend on the Revival boys.
Yeah, wasn't that much.
Come on, Toyota. We're big fans. A big Toyota guy now. I got 3.
Just drive it up here from Jersey again.
Let's go.
That was good. Worked. Anything else? Callbacks, deep thoughts.
B for B.
B for B. Let's get into B for B.
Bucks for the boys. Hey, it's me again, Chuck from Revival, and I'm here to talk to you about Bucks for the boys. What is Bucks for the boys? Well, Shook, I'm glad you asked. Bucks for the boys is our value for value system to keep the lights on and keep this podcast rolling. What we ask is if you think this podcast is worth anything, and we mean anything at all to you, go to revivalmotor.com/B4B. Hit the little sustainable donation there. There you can pick a certain dollar amount you want to hook the boys up with monthly, weekly, whatever. Any amount is huge for us, and it helps us plan the bills, keep stuff going, and continuing to lose money on everything we do. So we appreciate that massively. We do understand it's an economic hard time. It has been since we started this podcast. But maybe, you just hit us with a one-off donation. You can do that in the old PayPals. You go to info@revivalmotor.com on the PayPals. You write any message in any amount you want. Pick a number that means something to you. And we are contractually obligated to read that message here in this segment.
We got a great share today. We can't share it.
We got
Well,
a great share.
share.
Oh, that was a great
It's
share.
a great share.
Yeah, so we appreciate anybody that supports us with the old cashola. But, it's not all about bucks for the boys, despite the name of this beautiful segment.
Mm-hmm.
There's also ways to support the podcast that don't involve bucks at all. You can hit us up if you're an industry insider or just happen to see something cool. Hit us up on the emails, Instagrams, etc. We love anything that helps us produce this podcast, make it better. You want to write a funny song, make a funny Photoshop, let us know. We definitely reshare on the old Insta.
Yep.
Also, a nice way to help out the boys is to tell someone about the podcast. If you're a car person, you hang out with other car people, maybe they'd be into it.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, hey, maybe just force them to listen to it.
What was it today? Oh, the tow truck driver. He doesn't know we have a podcast, but he knew we had a show car.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
He knows we have
I had
show
a
car
car- I
here.
had a car towed, as everyone saw, I'm sure. And as we're driving here, he's saying, "Oh, you go." He kept saying show car. He's like, "You go to the show car back here?" I'm like, "The what?" He's like, "There's a show car back here." I'm like, huh? And he's like, "Yeah, this past weekend." I said, "Like Saturday morning or Sunday morning?" He's like, "Yeah. Sunday morning. There's a show car back here." I'm like, Yeah, man, that's me.
Yeah. His driver was Yoda.
Literally, just get me back.
Turned it around on us.
Just get me back to where I gotta go.
Brett Sloan make an appearance.
There
in
he
the
is.
Chat.
Car you broken it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we appreciate that. You can force someone to listen, which is one of the best ways. Lock them in a room, or you're on a long drive, force everyone in the car to listen. That
Yeah.
tends to get us a lot of great fans.
Really easy.
And what else do we got here? I got forced to listen. Oh, the best way. How could I forget? The best way to experience this podcast, and I suggest everybody do it at least once, is at about 7 p.m. Eastern time, and we mean about, especially today. Hop on the old YouTubes, hop on our channel, and we do this podcast live, and we have a chat room that both entertains, distracts, and adds to this podcast every single episode, and we appreciate you guys more than you know, probably because you're our entire listener base in there.
It is the if you're into basketball, it's our sixth man
It's our sixth man.
off the bench.
That is a
Always
six
delivers.
man
Jamal
right there.
Crawford?
Yeah.
Always delivers.
Whole team on its back.
Yeah.
But yeah, hop on there. Seriously, it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun, and everybody kind of knows each other now.
We got Brett helping us out here.
What am I talking about?
Oh,
Also, for this very special podcast for you guys live,
very special.
the highest donation in the chat,
Specialist.
which is now at $24.99.
Oh my
Holy
god!
shit.
Oh my god!
The highest amount in the chat, which is now Bucks for the Boys from Sloan Motors, which is doing very well. Hit us with $99.99, the most anyone's ever donated.
I think I'm
He put
pretty
the
sure.
Porsche tax on that bad man.
Porsche money.
And whoever
I was gonna say the chat's gonna go wild at the moment.
whoever
See, I told you, put the shirt on Brett. It's
Hey,
his.
I-
Quickly
Listen.
put the shirt on.
Yeah,
Brett.
I think he just did.
I think he just sold it.
Yeah. He
Oh
just
my
did.
god.
and the highest donation, which is currently Mr. Sloan.
The funny thing is if he didn't know that, he doesn't realize he just won the shirt.
That's right. He just chimed in. Brett, you just want a shirt.
yeah,
just won a shirt.
They get this unreleased Night Styles Nice Boys t-shirt that's coming out this summer.
Not this size.
Your granny's favorite drift team. Well, so yeah, if you can beat
It'll
that,
shrink in the dryer.
that's
Make
it,
it
man.
medium.
Well, whatever size you need. But yeah, we are currently auctioning off a shirt, and it's currently won by the Porsche man himself.
Matt didn't want the shirt anymore.
A lot of depressed gentlemen in the
Oh my god.
in the room.
Schmedium for sure.
Yeah.
You can get the man a medium.
We'll figure it out. We'll get it done for you.
Anyways, I think that's my part. What do we got, Joshy?
Josh is looking around.
I'm looking around because Nick Pausar just said you need a second prize to keep the monies going.
Yeah, what do we
Yeah.
got that? I mean, I can't give another shirt. That would devalue the original shirt.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But it is the easiest thing we could possibly do is give out another shirt.
We'll think about it. Give us a second.
I'll give away my non-working.
Bear with us.
My non-working drone.
Yeah. How would you like a non-functioning drone?
Yeah, bear with us.
Please
We'll
don't fly it.
figure out something.
I get a hat.
That one's messed up. I don't want to send that to somebody.
Tell you what.
Limited
Here's what we
edition.
do.
Yeah.
Second highest donation. We'll give him a skateboard.
There we go.
What?
Josh
We
has
can
got
do that.
skateboard blanks.
Yep.
I'll make a wrap for it,
Yep.
and we'll give away a skateboard.
Oh,
that's
we're
a
gonna have a
lovely
skateboard
idea.
for the second highest donation.
Whoa.
That is
Damn.
definitely continental U.S. only.
Oh, please.
How wide is it? Is it
8
Canadian
1/4?
Hard Rock
8.5
Maple?
8.5. I don't
It's
know.
Amazon
something like that.
special.
God.
Yeah, it's
Chinese junk.
Yeah.
It's a decorative skateboard at best.
Yeah.
Is it going to be silkscreen graphics or just heat transfer?
And it's going to be vinyl wrapped.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Garbage skateboard.
It's a wall decoration.
I'm gonna buy just to focus it.
It's currently Matt Wood's skateboard. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true. That's true.
Matt Wood, I could deliver. Oh no, I'm not. It's not gonna be ready.
No.
We got some insider picks in your DMs, Daddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
let
there
me-
you go.
Let me pop
Someone's
on in.
slipping into Josh's DMs with some insider picks. That's
Insider
inside picks
picks?
is usually what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Those are the ones that
see.
usually get me in trouble.
Yeah,
Dark
dude.
in there.
Jeez.
Wow.
Joint custody and prize shirt. Yeah. So
Oh wow.
what do you got?
One-off Continental GT
Yeah.
with mauve interior.
Oh, I love a mauve.
Like
Second
this.
only to salmon.
Is mauve like purple?
That's the exterior,
Yeah.
and
I can't see it. It's got plastic all over it.
That looked like that looked
Should have
like
kept the plastic on it.
Yeah.
it looks purple.
All right. Mauve is definitely a purple,
love
It's lovely.
purple.
says the super colorblind guy.
There you go. Man knows his definitions.
Big shouts to everybody. If you are an active B4B subscriber, you will not only be entered to win some stuff in here if you donate, but we will send you some stuff from time to time in your mailbox because we have your addresses. So we appreciate that. Last week we picked a winner. Turns out he's from Canada. Turns out we're bankrupt. But no, that's fine. We'll get him his stuff out and moving. Be the slow boat to Canada. They make us pay a lot of taxes these days. But we appreciate you for supporting us. It's like I said at the top of the episode, 300 episodes. We're still here. This train's going to keep it rolling.
Hanging on by a penny, but still here.
Still, we're not in the negative.
Train's got no brakes.
Yeah. We're going. We're along for this ride. You're along with us. We'll see where we end up. So if you want to sign up for the B4B, go to revivemotoring.com where you can sign up for that. And like Chuck said, we accept all offerings, whether it be DMs, photos, all that sort of stuff. If you want to share some stuff with us, please do. Don't hesitate. Reach out. With that said, we do have a rating system.
We certainly do. Next week should be real interesting. But for this week, we're at 18 cents per listen. So we have fallen from the 20-ish range.
Yep.
We got to pump up those numbers, boys. This is
What's the
episode
all-time
300.
The all-time high on
27?
January 10th, 2024 was 27 cents per listen.
Oh,
Whoa.
So you've 10 cents in these past 3 months. You almost lost.
Yeah. 10
Revival
cents.
stock, Bitcoin, lobster.
Yeah.
And
yeah. So all
Doge
tied in. All
is
tied
coming
in.
up. Revival's coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the middle somewhere. I don't know what's going to
Be
be
hell in the middle.
Whatever that
It's
middle
going to be a
is.
wild ride in the middle.
I just
Yeah,
have to know
yeah.
how things work. So will Brett's massive over-the-top donation to get a free T-shirt, that's going to count in the average for next week's show,
Sure
right?
will.
That you
So,
did?
yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a chance, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's go. We can do it.
We can make it work. We can make it work.
See,
The-
we
the
either need
math-
huge amounts of money or
the
a
math
huge
math.
fall off in listeners to get those dollars up. Yeah.
Okay.
One or the other.
It's
Yep.
a
So if
juxtaposition.
I throw 20 in the table right now for that pizza, just because I want to be on like the highest grossing revival episode ever.
The highest
Because we
grossing?
grossed 27 or 27.5 cents.
Where are we at right now? We're like 130 right now.
Yeah, and we don't know. We can average it.
You don't know
but-
the number to divide by.
Right.
I know, but no, I'm saying
the 20
so
will help
for
massively.
the number you read
200
next
will
week
help
is
even
going to
more.
be what we get today in this upcoming
Yeah,
week,
yeah.
correct?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
That's it.
Let me get my wallet on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Moth flew out.
Open it up.
I wish I had singles to make it rain. in
Yeah.
here.
President of YouTube is going to be stoked about this
I think
chat.
that reminds me. I owe you money.
Kev owes me money.
Uh-oh.
I forget. What.
$20 right
20
there.
bucks. All right, we're going to add it.
Direct to the source.
Hit the
to your
horn.
dome.
Hit the horn.
Mr. Jackson.
Unbelievable.
It's recorded, not $2.
So
It's
pathetic.
20.
I paid
Moving
to be
on
in a
up.
pocket.
You
No,
should
I'm
have gone
kidding.
26, so you bought the
Yeah, you could have at
bad
least got the
skateboard.
skateboard.
Oh,
You need me to front you $6?
no.
I'm going to put 2 points on it if you don't get it to me by Tuesday.
Got to pay the vig.
That's B for B. Let's cue these boys. News. We got big American news.
America.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
The C8 Chevy Corvette ZR1 is finally confirmed and it's coming this summer. It could be the first factory vet to pack a twin turbocharged V8.
Let's go,
Hey now.
America.
And that's only the start from
That's a
this
stars
article.
and stripe right there, man. Love that.
Let's see. Chevy has been, this comes from The Drive. Chevy has been quiet about the upcoming Corvette ZR1, the fastest, most extreme iteration of its signature sports car. Even though it's always felt like an inevitability, there hasn't been an official confirmation of the ZR1. Only a few spy photos and some rumors until now. That is, Chevy just teased the Monster Vet in an Instagram post. The good news is it's coming this summer. The only look we get at the Corvette ZR1 in this teaser is a silhouette made from smoke, possibly suggesting some impressive aero to come. Previous spy photos of what was thought to be the ZR1 showed a camouflage test mule with the most aggressive wing ever fitted to a Corvette, and since it's rumored to be rear-wheel drive, the ZR1 is going to need it.
I think that's why the smoke was this rear-wheel drive in a vet. That's what I think of when I think of rear-wheel drive vet.
Watch out,
Smoke
curbs.
from the tires, boy.
That's it.
New Balance stock went through the
It's-
roof.
The the
Thanks,
rest
Rick.
is all hearsay, rumors, et cetera, of what it could be. Let's see. A leaked internal GM parts catalog says that the upcoming LT7 is a 5.5 liter twin turbocharged V8 with GM's variable valve timing and active fuel management technologies. Those may hint that the LT7 will have a cross plane crank V8, as the flat plane crank LT6 doesn't have them. If the engine sound in the new teaser is anything to go by, this cross plane crank rumors could be true, as it doesn't sound like the high revving Z06 engine. It is believed that the ZR1's twin turbo LT7 could make upwards of 850 horsepower.
All
I
right.
wonder if it's a hot V.
It's got to be right. Everything's a hot V now.
You think? That's what I'm saying.
I
Like, how
thought-
much room is there back there?
A lot, because when it first came out, there was like everyone
That's what I'm saying. Like,
taking
maybe they
measurements.
don't have to do a hot V. Because the current LSs are not hot V, so like they don't have any hot V stuff.
No, and there's a
That would
lot
be a
of
big departure.
side room.
Carman Cam can't wait to see one aired out on colored match 4G autos and RGB lighting.
There might be one next door.
We just
I mean,
looked at one.
they're not a ZR1, but there's currently one
Yeah,
getting that package.
It's a pushrod
basically.
V8. There's a million inches for room
yeah.
of that as well.
It looks quite tiny in the back of that car.
It does, which
Yeah.
is crazy. Because it's just
Yeah, I
super.
mean, all the Ferraris and Lambos, there's tons of freaking
Yeah.
room back
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Let's see.
I think we should talk about the elephant in the room, boys.
What is that?
Which you already talked about a little bit. New Forerunner.
Yes.
Announcement was today.
What? I didn't say anything about that.
Huh?
Oh, that's right.
Looking beefy. They rebuilt it from the ground up. Comes with a turbo 2.4 liter, making 278 horsepower and 378 torques. That's 8 more horsepower and 100 more torque. Thank God. I don't know. We've driven the previous generation Forerunner,
Oh, God, that was.
and it was almost Jeep Wrangler slow. And then if you're a maniac, you can score the hybrid, 326 horsepower, 465 torque. Also in the thank God category, it's an
Brett, get out of the way, Brett.
Come on, Brett.
Scooch over.
Jesus.
It's an
Just a scooch.
8-speed transmission, ending the reign of like the 25-year 5-speed transmission.
30.
In this was it 30? Get
Yeah,
fuck
the
outta
drive
here.
It was
didn't
still
already-
a 5
So
speed?
Just yeah,
The last generation was still a 5.
yeah,
Holy
5-speed on my
smokes.
Lexus, which is from 2004.
The Drive did an article. It was like the say farewell to the 30 years of the 5-speed.
So that's great. It's 8-speed transmission was absolutely needed. It gets a sway bar disconnect, which is cool, like the old Wrangler Rubicon. And then the top of the line one's the one I get all hot and bothered over. It's called the Trail Hunter. It comes with Larry Birds.
Wait, so the top of the line isn't TRD Pro anymore?
It's above. It's the Trail Hunter.
Oh, wow. So they created a fourth segment of one?
So they have a giant Trail Hunter logo, like as big as that turd logo
I
on the
don't
back
know.
there?
No, it has a huge transmission. It has a huge transmission. It has a huge Toyota like writing across the front of it. Top of the line comes with Larry Bird, so 33-inch tires, 2-inch lift out front, 1.5 in the rear, and this lift was actually done by Old Man Emu. It's their suspension with remote resis. It comes with a motherfucking snorkel.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it's pretty cool. The only thing about this is if you take a look at that one that you just had up, just like this, look at this triple chin extra body kit on it. It's just weird.
Somebody posted a meme of Hulk Hogan, but with 2 handlebar
Yeah,
mustaches.
dude.
And then they
yeah,
put that
brother.
right by the side of
It's
it.
like they took the kid's swimming pool for the first body kit, and then they put the trash can fenders for the
Yeah,
second body
yeah. I'll be
to make
glad
that
when
baby
this,
double wide.
this double.
But they have the color match ones look substantially better. That's a Land Cruiser.
Nope, I thought it would bring me to it.
But if you type in, look up the old Trail Hunter, the old MILF Hunter edition.
Milf Hunter.
I'm going to be honest, that's the first thing I thought. It
Yeah,
was,
dude,
oh,
that's
wow,
quite a
they made the
throwback.
MILF Hunter edition.
That's
There's
the
the-
MILF Hunter. Yeah, see,
there's the
look
beefy
look
boy.
at the snork.
Yeah.
yeah.
Good, really good wheels on
Yeah,
that
the
one.
snorkel looks pretty like cool. Like
You know,
Yeah, it actually looks cool.
I dig the wheels. I dig them a lot.
I think them. Yeah, they're cool as hell.
go back up, Josh. What are you doing?
What's Shook running this thing? What's
No,
going
I'm
on?
trying to
Let's look
find
at
the.
I'm trying to look at the
actual-
pretty pictures, Josh.
You got cerebral palsy up there? What the fuck?
I did-
on?
this wasn't a clickable. It's not a clickable image.
Yeah, but it's an image.
I know, but
Oh,
I,
here
want,
we
I
go.
want the
All
rest
right.
of them.
What do you mean the rest of them?
Tick, tick, tick,
Oh
tick,
my
tick.
God.
Oh my God, you're choking.
There we go.
Clicked on the wrong one.
Brett, point it out for
There
him.
we go.
Jesus.
Oh God, thank you.
What do we
Oh,
do? No, see, this is
Can we go to a
not.
different website?
This is not.
Listen.
See,
What is that freaking movie theater screen in there?
Yeah,
Good
they got a big
Lord.
screen, big update inside.
33. It's got a Larry Bird screen in it. What is that?
That looks like a solid
it's
15.
quite big, actually.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, the Forerunner towing capacity on this baby 6,000 pounds.
Are we gonna skip over the roll down rear window?
They've always had that. That's
mean,
like
that
the big
thing's
thing
sick.
for it.
Yeah.
I know
It's-
nothing about Toyota.
Oh,
It's
Forerunners all
important.
have it.
It's important that they kept it. If they got rid of it,
They would have gotten destroyed if they
Yeah.
got rid of that.
it would have been a mess.
Toyota jumped the shark. They got
Yeah,
rid of the
exactly.
roll
That's
down
exactly what would have
window.
happened. Dude, that's what that's what currently the Forerunner guys are saying about the big screen.
What?
That it's crazy that they had it and it shouldn't be in a Forerunner.
Why?
They need something to bitch about.
That's the thing.
It
It's
has
like-
buttons though. The big screen with no buttons is a problem.
All right, let me get the Trail Hunter here.
Yeah, I got.
I like this thing so much.
I do too. At first, I was kind of like,
I'm
oh,
either way.
Oh
on
my
it.
God! Look at that Toyota.
You know what?
badge by the
Wow.
glove
I don't know
box.
about that bad.
it
I
looks
really
like
dislike
that.
that.
you know those birthday cake candies that you put on birthday. That's exactly
yeah,
what
that's
that
like the
is.
font.
Just
We're
wanna-
looking at
just
a
wanna eat
badge
it.
on the passenger
It's the
airbag.
font from the original.
That's
frickin'
terrible.
Dude, it's
Thing.
so not good.
Ew.
Ooh, it's on carbon fiber, boys.
Oh.
Badge is on carbon fiber. Oh, that's a removable speaker.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, it's like at the
technically, all speakers are
JBL blue.
removable.
Oh, there's camouflage seats. Perfect.
Just like
Yeah.
the Sequoia, yeah.
In case you have a cold brown. All right, so we're not going to find pictures of the Trail
Apparently,
Hunter.
the Trail Hunter.
We found one
is
picture.
just-
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
we don't
it's a
get much.
video.
Oh
This is
boy.
crazy.
Oh
This is
god.
unbelievable. We just can't get
Trail Hunter.
Oh, it says Trail Hunter.
Oh, yeah, that's on the old man Emu.
Yep. there
Yeah,
we
those
go.
are the
There
wheels.
we go. We're
Ooh.
getting some
Meaty meats.
meaty
Meaty
meats.
30
Love
plays,
it.
baby.
Love a good meaty meat.
Wow, they keep
Oh, yeah,
this,
they have a bunch of underbody crap. Rock sliders.
they're keeping this under their hat.
They
don't want-
really are.
Tell you
Snorkel,
too
but
much.
it's not a snorkel. They call it like a raised intake.
They're only showing us what they want to show us.
Yeah, this is what we're looking for, though. Look at that snork. Oh, yeah, it comes with that crazy roof rack thing.
It comes with that.
Yeah,
Really?
buddy. This thing
Wow.
comes. This comes
There we go.
decked
That's
out.
the shot.
Oh, it has
What-
a 20-inch light bar too across the front.
What do we think
Oh,
the price
wow.
point is on this bad, Larry?
You know what? I didn't look.
Air
Well, if it's
compressor
over
on board?
TRD
Okay.
Pro, this thing gonna be like 60 something
Special
grand.
interior.
Probably.
Man, I
dude.
bet you it's gonna be more. Holy crap!
That's a lot on there.
It's for off-road boys.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, we finally
Toyota wants a piece of the Toyota aftermarket.
got where we wanted to land.
The MILF Hunter edition.
Yeah.
Brett seems unimpressed.
No,
Yeah.
it takes a lot to.
That's a big.
Takes a
P-car
lot
guy.
to get a smile out of that
Yeah.
guy.
P-car.
It's tough. He's just holding down, blocking the screen. Pretty serious.
No, we missed lots of.
Wow, Nick Pausar
a lot
choosing
happened
violence. My problem with the Forerunner is that it's not a truck.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
Oh, it looks like a truck to me. What's not a truck about it?
69 420, bro.
Let's go. Anyways,
Yeah.
also in the news, Ford says the 2024 Mark-E is faster than the Model Y. Also, their dad could beat up your dad. It goes 0 to 60 in 3.3. Suck it, Tesla. And the whole world did exactly what you guys just did and said meh.
Yeah.
Next, nobody cares about electric.
They really had an opportunity to make things look a little bit different here, and improve on the design, I guess, because like the reception has never been great in the design of the Mach-E. It didn't change anything really.
Nope, it's faster now, so that's great.
I don't know. That doesn't do it for me. Like Scott said, I guess.
I don't think it does for anybody.
Speaking of faster, that does matter.
Let's go.
2025 Audi S3
Son of a bitch.
finally has more horsepower than the Golf R.
Yeah.
Now, here's my thing with Audi.
That Golf R is going to, the next Golf R is going to get the same power bump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've really been doing it for me on the design lately.
Yep.
Don't know what it is.
Yep.
I've always been kind of like same sausage, different length.
Yeah.
It's the same thing still, but I like all the sausages.
You like the sausage. The
All of
sausage
them.
design has changed to
every
your liking.
flavor, every length.
The Audi
I'm in.
sausage.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
328 horsepower, 310 torque.
Yeah. It's getting it done.
22 power bump, 15 torque. That's pretty good.
Starting.
That's pretty
did we
substantial.
say starting price?
Nope.
Starting at 49, going up to 56.
Yeah.
Depending upon trim options.
And it's got a new torque split system with 2 clutch packs. And all that means is that you can get the drift mode, baby.
You know what that means?
More to replace.
Expensive
More to
to
fix.
fix.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna have a lot of.
Extended factory warranty.
Hey, there are gonna be a
Yeah,
lot of spare parts and scrap yards if this thing's got drift mode.
But yeah, I don't know what it is, but whatever their Audi's design language is lately,
Just speaking to you,
it's been doing it.
I like
That's
that.
It's
interesting.
been doing it.
Maybe perhaps you're maturing, as they say.
I really, really enjoyed contribution Chris's RS3.
Yep.
Getting to putt around on that a little bit. Like the size was cool. It felt comfortable, but it also felt like a little tiny thing, like a little rock you could throw around. This looks good.
This S3 does 0 for me.
0?
0. The stupid back thingy. Go back one more.
Oh,
Yes.
The back
Yep.
bumper is the best part.
Oh my god.
That's fucking
That's like
horrific.
the new thing that's on the grill, and apparently it's on the ass also.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
I
put
don't
it
know.
on
Does
my
it,
face, and I put it on my ass.
it looks like a Jetta.
It is a Jetta.
It does look like a Jetta.
It is a Jetta.
That's
It is a
It's a
Jetta.
Jetta with a hopped up engine. That's all it is.
That's
It's a GLI.
That's a bummer at 50K.
I think
The inside's nice.
it's too far a departure from the RS3. Like the RS3.
I like that the RS. I like that Audi still keeps RS like cool and
spicy.
spicy, where
Yeah.
BMW just makes all the cars spicy now. Yeah, like
Everything's
you get
M.
like an
Yeah.
X520 and it's got mirrors and
Yeah.
shit all over it.
I don't think they're all spicy. I think they all have an M badge. on
yeah,
them.
they're all
Yeah,
M.
yeah, no, but they're starting to put like the M mirrors on everything. They're bringing the spice down.
Can you go to the close up shot of that rear bumper? What does it actually look like? I think if you go to the right.
There was this one.
You're on the right.
No, there's a
You want
close
a
up
close
there.
one of the
Yeah,
ass.
yeah. I want to see what it actually looks like.
There we go.
It's,
What
some-
is
Oh
it?
wow, it's basically
it's a bunch of L's.
Is it reflector?
almost looks like reflective stickers on an existing plastic.
What
that-
if you could take that off and
Matter of
just paint
fact,
it?
I bet it is because look, these are not done.
Is that an Acra Pravomanovic exhaust on there?
Oh.
It is, buddy.
At
Is that how you
50
say it in Polish?
Oh, I don't know what the fuck
At
that
50
I
is.
thought those
something
dudes are Polish.
Akrapovic?
Yeah.
Acra. I don't even know how to say it.
It looks like I see the logo there in the
I've
tip.
never looked at it and thought, do I pronounce this the Polish way?
There is a logo there, yeah.
I thought they were Italian.
District green is a new color. I'm curious what that looks like.
Yeah, I don't like the sedan. That's correct. Matt Wood
like
gets it.
Warsaw, Poland district. What?
No, I don't know. It's
Lots ghetto?
there's
That was a V
four-
in it. It's not Polish.
Four colors.
So I
It might be
have.
Czech.
It's Eastern European. I'll put all my money on that.
It's like similar to Rave.
Whoa, that's a cool color.
That
They're-
doesn't
Oh.
look like Rave.
They're from Slovenia.
of course
Yeah,
they
it
are.
doesn't look anything all like Rave.
No,
Deep
that's
Slovenia.
the,
I
this
think my friend
looks
Tony
more
had
like
that
Rave, but darker.
SQ5 in that color.
Oh, that color slaps.
That's a cool color.
Yeah,
Eastern
that is a
green.
color.
Very metallic.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Acra Problematic is what it's called.
Yeah, we
Carman
go.
Cam. Love that.
A Corona white, district
Where's them
green,
Slavs getting all that
progressive
titanium?
red, and
Progress.
a
It's
Scari,
Chinesium, titanium.
a Shari,
hate
a
to see
Scari blue, which I'm assuming that's what that blue is there.
Yeah, that must be what that is.
I love a Slavic exhaust on my stuff.
Gives
Anyway,
it a good accent.
it's a nice.
It's true. The
That
donation
$99
is
donation
still-
is going to
it's
go the
never
whole
gonna go away.
podcast,
Yeah,
dude.
It's amazing.
Last thing I have, BMW and Rimac have agreed to a long-term partnership.
Oh my god!
It's probably because Billy Rimac has a drift BMW, I think. But the shared goal is to, quote, create innovative solutions for high-voltage batteries in future selected vehicle projects. Sorry. The story is developing.
It's unfolding.
This fucking thing's getting away from me. Yeah, I mean, I know he's a big BMW guy,
Yeah.
so I'm sure he's happy about this deal, and BMW, I guess, should be too, because they make some pretty wild shit. But I don't think they make anything in the affordable range.
Rimac?
But Rimac is, I mean, they also have their lower end, which is Bugatti, so there's gonna be something they can coordinate on.
Their budget buy.
They get the budget buy. If you're cross shopping, they get the
Yeah.
Bugatti.
If
Yeah.
your wallet's a little light, right?
The
I'll
old
have
co-
a
the
poverty spec Bugatti.
Yeah, it's the
please.
Koenigsegg fighter.
I like my Veyron with roll-up windows,
Yeah.
please. Yeah.
The last thing I have here is Ford is paying Camaro, Charger, and Challenger orders $1,000 if they buy a new Mustang.
Like cash, because that'll get them.
Do they have to trade in the car?
It doesn't specify. It's the
Hey,
incentive.
Scott, you're a Mustang owner.
Yeah,
Hey,
buddy.
now.
Why don't you go get $1,000?
Yeah, you don't have to
Well,
buy anything.
No,
you
no,
just
no,
show
no,
up.
no. I already have the Mustang.
Yeah.
If
So
I
if
had
you
a,
Now
buy-
you could have a Camaro.
no,
No,
the other way
other
around.
Other way
Yeah, they want
The
new
Mustang's
Mustang
the
customers.
best, Kev. That's what they're saying.
That's just
So
wrong.
the incentive is called Conquest.
It's so
Pass.
good they have to pay people $1,000.
Wait, yeah. Well, they're just like, I don't. The move I don't understand is like all of the Mustangs competition is going away. So the Challengers go on, the Chargers go on, the Camaros go on, right?
Yeah, so these
Go
guys
on.
are coming no matter what.
So they got if they want to buy
Right,
like
it's-
some
They're going
replica.
for the death blow. We got to get rid of every single one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a cash for clunkers situation going on.
Bring us that old piece of shit. We'll give you this
Yeah,
new
they're
one.
going to pour cement in your LS and they're
Yeah.
going to send you.
But it doesn't
Okay.
apply to the Corvette.
It does not apply to the Corvette.
I think
not a-
that's
not a pony
different.
car.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
Mustang GTD will smoke that Corvette.
yeah. But the new Mustang's pretty spicy. So
It is.
Plus
I think it's
$1,000
cool.
for free. Do you have to buy a
$1,000
Mustang, or do they just give you $1,000?
no, no, you gotta buy. You gotta
Show
buy.
up with an IROC, get $1,000, buy another IROC.
I'm assuming that $1,000 just goes into like a discount on the car.
Yeah, they take
cruising
they
Yeah,
go
goes-
you don't
goes-
ever see that.
little off the top. Yeah,
Go straight into beers.
No,
It's a $1 million wound.
Yeah, the $1,000 is just like something they just take off the price and add it somewhere else. So
There you go.
But,
There is
hey.
a $1,000 docking fee.
it's gonna get some people to kind of get in there.
$650. Yeah. Here's an interesting article.
I love that.
Judge takes away man's Dodge Charger Hellcat after he acted like a Hellcat owner. Is the article.
Oh,
An infamous
Hold
Dodge
on, is this
Charger.
in America?
This is crazy.
I like
This
this
is
one
not
bit.
okay. An infamous Dodge Charger Hellcat driver who would film himself recklessly driving and speeding in his Belltown Hellcat has been barred from driving the car. Not any car. He can still drive any other car he can still drive. He just cannot drive his Hellcat anymore.
They can't do that.
Yeah, you
And then
do
the
that.
and then the
Wouldn't it
last
just be easier to suspend his license?
the last sentence in the article
way
says
easier, way more precedent.
Which is actually legal?
Yeah, which totally makes sense.
and this comes from Joel Optic, and this is saying a lot. The last sentence in the first paragraph says, "I thought this was America." At the end of March, Miles Hudson was pulled over in the Sodo neighborhood of Seattle, Washington, when police heard him revving his engine to a deafening degree, according
buddy.
to a police report. Then, just a couple days later, on April 2nd, Hudson was pulled over again, and cops let him know that they had seen his Instagram videos and knew he had 700,000 followers, according to the Seattle Times.
Oh yeah, good for him.
Yeah, I guess 701.
700,000.
Yeah, he doesn't get
Oh,
this all
700,000
happened
from
in 8 days.
he doesn't get 700,000 from not revving his
Yeah,
motor.
701,000 of these pigs watching.
Now, as a condition of his release from jail after a hearing on April 9th, the 20-year-old can't drive the 2023 Charger Hellcat jailbreak.
Oh, sounds like it's a deal he cut.
Locals absolutely hate for at least a year. King NBC5 reports, like I said, he can still drive any other car. I've never seen anything like this.
This is when you buy a
It's so damn
TRX.
funny.
Is there a picture of this car?
You like one up
There
it?
is.
Yeah.
There's a picture of him as well.
Oh,
He's
get
only
it up
20 years
there.
old.
God, put it
Throw it
up
up.
there.
Yeah. Give me that switcher.
Get out of the
and I'll
way,
get this
Brett.
thing queued and ready to go.
Down in front, big guy.
Watch out, Brett.
It is gonna be.
Brett, what do you
This
think of this
could
guy?
make Brett,
This
make
could
a
change his
smile.
face.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I'm not gonna
He is
sing-
wearing a
It hasn't
full
ruined it.
It's Mickey Mouse?
Flaming Hot Cheetos outfit with whatever those moon boots that people were buying were.
Yeah.
Can he even hit the gas with those?
Well, that's why he's revving.
Real
He
hard.
can't. He can't feel.
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Exactly.
he didn't
Yeah.
mean it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't driving
His
recklessly.
foot's wedged under the brake pedal.
his
For
boot
those
got
of you
stuck.
listening to the podcast, he has Mickey Mouse
Scroll
boots on.
through.
There's
And a
scroll.
Cheetos flaming hot
Yeah.
What was that?
onesie on.
Yep.
Any other photos or no?
No, that's it. That's all we get.
What's
They
the
just
name
give
of
us
this guy?
a
Yeah, I think we
test.
need to Google his name.
thank you, Kev.
Miles Hudson.
Yeah, but what's his gram?
What's
What's
his
his
gram?
gram name?
Oh, let's see. There was.
King 5?
No, I think that's the news station.
Yeah, I don't know if
Oh.
Goofus Maloofus is him.
The Goofus Maloofus?
I don't know if this is him or if this is somebody
Yeah,
else.
Just click on that shit. Let's see what happens.
No.
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 Oh, well.
Not him.
All right.
Come on, Jalopnik.
Yeah, you
Give us a guy's Instagram.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere.
What's King 5?
That's the local news station.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hit the KNC King
Wait,
5
click on
report.
his
Oh, hold on.
Instagram
Let me
videos.
hit this Hellcat.
No, hit on the King 5. It'll bring you to their article, who definitely have it. You missed it. Oh, this one. There we go.
No, that's a video.
Oh, well. Well, actually, we might be able to. I'm not going to, but.
No, it's not.
SRT.miles.
SRT.miles.
All
All right,
right.
let's bring it up.
Hold on. Let me work this over here.
There
real
we go.
quick.
We got some internet going on. We're going to find our man Miles.
Way to give him some publicity.
Good thing we brought in another IT guy for this episode. Kevin McDorkle.
We're fighting our way through it.
I mean, that article was posted. Let's see. When was this posted? Just for kicks. 11 hours ago. He's already 15,000 more followers.
Yeah, I mean,
So he doubled.
Yeah.
okay,
No,
that's
he
just the
hasn't
newest
doubled.
picture of him. What else we got? Let's scroll down.
Lots of left hand action, this guy.
Big left hand guy.
Yeah, what's up with this?
Huge in the left-hand game. I don't know what's happening with that, actually.
This guy's really artsy for Rev Car, man.
I think that's just like the
Cooking
beginning.
steak.
That's like
oh, a
his.
little salt bay.
Got the boots, watching some porname.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have a video of him fucking beating off.
frying Twinkies.
Look at
There it
him.
is.
He looks like a happy guy.
Is this an homage to Chubbs?
He's big.
Look at my
into
hand!
He's big into anime. Him and
Yeah.
Jordan would get along.
Yeah, dude, this guy.
You know what? I don't know why the cops are so mad.
23 Hellcat jailbreak. Okay.
Well, I mean, obviously he's 20 years old. He worked out some deal, some stupid deal where he said he won't drive the Hellcat. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's
Well, it's a smart deal because someone wrote an article about it.
Can
And
he
now-
still rev it in park?
There you go.
Good question. Good question. Can he still make a video?
Sloan following 701K. Love that guy, dude. Well, anyways, I don't know. Whatever. That's a funny story. I mean, it's obviously like it's not like he pushed. He was like, hey, what if I don't drive it? Like, all right, fine.
Right. Yeah, it's an interesting.
Let's get him in Night Style. We're gonna send him one of the Night
T-shirts.
Style Nice Boys shirts. I think it'd do us good.
Any
Do us proud.
other news stories?
Porsche. I always bring the Singer news.
Yep.
Always Singer.
What-
All I care about is Singer.
Do you know any more that happened with that?
Porsche is suing Singer as of March 24th, and for stealing all of their likeness and logo and everything. And like the third or fourth paragraph, I took a picture of like the page one. Just Porsche freaking goes nuts with like the super long list of
Trademark
everything.
infringement.
Yeah, like
Instances,
every single
yeah.
thing about Porsche and that they stole it all.
Holy shit.
Really?
Apparently, they are not friends anymore.
They could go one way or the other. They chose that way.
Which
Wow.
is
They're like the
I
Rolex
wonder
of the
what
car world.
changed. They got a profit margin now.
Wow, that's right. Yeah. What put him over the top?
My favorite part, Chuck, you'll enjoy this, is Porsche North America and Singer North America and the European whatever Porsche brand. They're all LLCs in Delaware. Why do you think that is, Chuck?
Who'd have thought?
Is it taxes in Delaware? Wait, who's from Delaware? Your boy.
No,
Your boy Joe is from Delaware.
Joe Byron.
Thank you, Joe Byron.
is from Delaware. He hates
Interesting.
paying taxes.
Interesting.
Joe Byron's at it again, boys. Well, that's
That's
yeah.
Joe Byron's
everybody,
America.
Everybody knew it could go one way or the other. It's because they're using the Porsche font and shit, right? Or is it because they're advertising using cars that
Like, it's
look like
literally like-
Porsches?
It just basically says like they're using the letters PORSCHE or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
And to be
even-
honest, they got a point.
even this is.
And I
just
like Singer.
using stylized logo. It's crest, the Porsche name, the 911 moniker. Like there, I'm sure it's gonna go. Wow.
Yeah, but
Nick
is Singer
says
producing their own, or if they're buying the part from Porsche and sticking it on
And
the car?
Right, but are they?
what do you mean, like
why-
the logos and stuff?
Yeah, I wonder.
Was they
I
always
wonder
do
'cause if-
Porsche reimagined by Singer, so maybe
I
they
would
should
imagine
just do
that
reimagined
the
by
stickers
Singer.
down the side would be a problem. But if you're buying a Porsche crest and putting it on the hood from Porsche,
No, that's probably
Then-
not it. It's
I don't
because
know.
their advertisement includes so much Porsche shit.
I hear you.
Nick Pausar, it's tough to watch someone sell your IP for 8 times the price. Yeah.
True.
But was Porsche going to start rebuilding these things for owners? I think
Yeah.
they will, won't they?
They threatened him years ago, and I broke that story here in this podcast
remember
when they
that.
were making
You did.
the Tuttle Singer Baja Porsche, and Porsche said, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
And they didn't. They stopped right away. But now it's a big old lawsuit.
So this says Porsche might want to jump into the Resto Mod community heavy themselves.
I mean, people would obviously go to Porsche before they
Yeah.
went to Singer.
You can go to Porsche now. They have a Porsche Classics
Yeah.
restoration in the motherland.
I know. But
But then
if,
it, like,
if it's
what-
your biggest competition, you can just shut them down. Why not just shut them down?
At what point? Because Ferrari is pretty heavy with that. Like you can't modify our cars. You don't change our shit.
You can
they-
modify Ferraris. You just can't advertise you're
That
a
you do?
Ferrari modifier.
Yeah, I wonder
Okay.
if Porsche is just taking that Ferrari take.
That's
of,
right. Because like
Well, remember that was because remember Deadmau5 made Ferrari with the same font.
Yeah, but like at what point or what length does Porsche go? Like, no, you can't modify our cars anymore. Not to that but being a known big shop, and I think somebody alluded to that missing out. They're selling their cars for way more than what Porsche sold
In the
them
States,
for.
you can't.
And I
but-
think it's
But then what about Roof? Roof has their own
Right,
manufacturing and
Yeah, but Roof buys the cars in white off Porsche.
and they put
not
their
always. They're making their own chassis now. And they just
I
have
know
a
they
carbon
have but they have a professional relationship with Porsche.
I know. I'm
and they
just
put
saying.
their logo on it, right?
We're
It's
Singer.
always their
Singer's buying
stuff.
parts.
Yeah, maybe
though.
there's no.
Just because
I
that
don't
that
know.
insignia,
Roof's enough to be like to say Porsche all
I
over.
think Roof
it.
has
It
an
might
agreement.
not.
right?
Instead of the Porsche crest, it might be the roof.
Right. If they
Roof.
just get rid of
It
their
is.
stuff,
Logo.
yeah, because
I
that's
think-
what I
and then-
thought.
Roof has
Yeah.
a history and an agreement with Porsche as well.
Yeah, because they
Roof
are a
makes their own
manufacturer.
VINs.
Yeah.
It's because their Roof is a manufacturer.
This guy in the chat doesn't
I was
know
just
what he's
saying,
talking about.
maybe we got a Porsche expert in there. Interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
I
That
couldn't get a
stinks.
singer, so this is what happens to him. If they would have gave me one, I would have stuck
Now
up
does
for
that makes existing singers,
him. They were already crazy.
but does it make them even
You pay
more
$500
so?
for one. The second it's done, and you take delivery, it's worth $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fudge.
Yeah. Everything is crazy. No more news, right? Corey, you got anything else?
I got nothing else.
Okay. We'll catch up with the boys a bit. Gentlemen,
What about Pit and Paddock?
we can do that.
Yeah, fire away.
That's my segment
If
that
you
you
want.
Fire in
guys
the
renamed
hole.
after I started it.
Pit and Paddock.
Yeah.
Paddock Talk.
Paddock Talk.
Paddock Talk? Is that what it is?
Mhm.
Paddock Talk's what we were calling it.
You're right. Sorry, not Pit and Paddock. Paddock Talk.
Paddock Talk. That's what we were calling it.
Corey, you've already discussed two of your cars, your
My BMW and my
Honda.
Honda.
and your BMW.
I did.
Should we go all in right now since Chuck's taking a dump?
Yeah. Why not?
And
I was gonna say, yeah. Are you free to discuss?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I just wasn't sure how
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Honestly, because it's a
that's not free to discuss. My car effing broke.
no, because it's an annoying thing.
It'd be
It's a
good to
whole-
have on record for the next owner.
That's true. That's true. You want
Are we
to?
taking donations in the chat?
Yeah.
You want to know everything
bids,
that was done to this
$500.
car?
Yeah. So I got the Polo out of storage. I was driving around a little bit. I think I said the last week or the week before. I took it out of storage. I parked it on the street and I was letting it run for a while. And it started to run a little rough because there's some old fuel in it. So I walked up to the car and shook the car for like 10 seconds. It smoothed right out.
Mix it up.
That's exactly what I did. Proceeded down to the gas station like a week later, put some like 2 gallons of fuel in it. I was driving it around, having a good old time. What else did I do? Oh, I brought it to the garage here. It was like riding kind of weird, and it was like rubbing on all 4 corners. I couldn't figure out why. Because when I set it up, it wasn't driving like that, and it wasn't rubbing anywhere. But the last time I drove it last year, it was, and it was frustrating, so I just didn't deal with it. So I ended up bringing it in the garage here and parking it on a nice level surface, and I measured everything, and it was all wonky. Like, each corner was different than in the next, and it wasn't even from side to side or anything like that. So I dialed all that in. I raised it a decent amount all around. It was driving great. I was having a great time.
Every year you get older, you just raise it that much more.
Inch a year.
Maybe. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Monday at work is going to be beautiful. It's going to be an insane day. I'm going to bring the car to work. I bring the car to work. I have a nice little joyful drive in. Then everyone at work's like, oh, my God. Oh, I didn't get solar eclipse glasses. Where am I going to get them? Meanwhile, I know there's like a homeless dude down the street selling them. So I'm like, I'm going to drive down to the homeless guy, buy some solar eclipse glasses for everyone at work. So I go down there and get the eclipse glasses. I'm driving back to go to work. And I'm on like this main road, and this woman and her dog just walks out in the main road and cuts off me and then the car coming the other way. So I hit the brakes on the Polo, not like hard, but like firmer than you would if you were just going to slow down to take a turn. In the loudest crack you could imagine. And then like a screeching tire, and then the front left of the car just like sunk. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I thought like, I don't even know what I thought at first. And I'm like, what the fuck? So immediately I like look at her. She just is looking at us and just continues to walk on. I go to put the car in first. Car won't move. I hear just essentially just an axle spinning inside, or the cup spinning and the axle not doing anything. So I'm like, well, that fucking sucks. I thought I just broke an axle at that point. This guy like coming on the side street, he's like, yo. I'm like, yeah. He's like, your shit is fucked up. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So I get out.
Captain Obvious, thanks.
I get out. We're on a
Keep it
totally
moving.
like level road. So I'm like, I'll just push this thing. It weighs nothing. Whatever. Push it out of the way. I go to push it. I can't move this car. Can't move it. I'm like, all right, well, it doesn't have any brake. It's not in gear. I can't move it. And then finally I look down. I'm like, well, that front wheel's not where it belongs.
I was gonna say you didn't notice the
I
front wheel.
didn't
before
notice the front
push.
wheel. And I'm like, holy shit, I can't move this thing at all. So I called Chuck. I'm like, yo, I think I told you I broke an axle.
Yeah, I said I think I just broke an axle.
And I'm
here's
like,
where
I'm like
at.
a quarter mile from work. So I hang up with him, and this other guy pulls up. He's in like a Dodge Ram. He's like, yo, you need a push? I'm like, yeah, I definitely do. Me and him, like, we fought for our lives to move this car. It just wouldn't move. And I kept trying to kick the wheel out, and we'd get it to move a little bit more. And the only way I could get it to move is we move it to the right.
That guy's a real MVP, by the way.
Yeah. So I tried
Just
giving him money.
rando.
He wouldn't take it. Like, I was like, dude, thank you so much. Like, it's a pretty busy road. Like,
Yeah.
people are beeping at you. Obviously, you broke down. You're pushing a vehicle, and people are still beeping at you. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Get out of my way.
Yeah. Because you inconvenience them.
Yeah. So after getting there, then I'm looking and I hear something dragging on the ground, which I still thought was an axle. And I look at the car and I see that there's like, for that car, there was like a custom subframe made for that car to fit the 180. And they made like a forward caster arm to adjust caster. And it was made essentially out of the stock sway bar. And they welded a Heim joint to the end of it and mounted it to the new cross member. And that was adjusted your caster and kind of acted as a sway bar of some sort, and that's what snapped. So caster went from like semi-center of the wheel well to in the fender, kind of on the door side. So I got it towed. Shout out to KD, called Kyle at KD Designs. I'm like, yo, I need a tow quick. And I need someone who can like really help me out here. He's like, no problem. Call me back 2 minutes
You
later.
didn't call AAA and have them tell you your car's modified.
Yeah.
We're not
yeah.
gonna.
Not gonna
No,
take it.
because
Throw
I
it.
immediately thought of the whole fucking Honda experience dealing with that guy. So I know
That
Kyle's.
was,
Never
that was a
forget.
good story.
Never forget.
Dude, I know Kyle's got a few people in his back pocket. He's like, he'll be there in a half hour, dude. 32 minutes later, this guy pulls up. He was super pro. I was like, dude, I don't give a fuck about the front lip. I just want to get the car on the the flatbed without fucking up the fender more than it kind of already is. And he did it. And we fought a little bit to get it done, but we got it done. We got
Did
it
you have
back
to use
here.
wood to get like.
Oh,
how'd you-
dude, we had fucking wood. We had jacks. We had come-alongs. We had fucking straps. We had, you know, the straps they hook over the wheel.
Yep.
We had that in play. I was ratcheting wood.
Jesus.
We were getting it done.
I'm MacGyver in this thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like the bumper doesn't come off that easy, surprisingly, because of the new subframe. It mounts in some weird spots. So I'm just like, whatever. Like, I just don't want to wreck anything. But like, if something like it's plastic, like it'll bend a little bit.
We got a plastic guy.
You know,
Yeah.
plastic
Yeah,
guy, right?
yeah.
So I wasn't too concerned. I asked him if he could scoop it from the back because there's like the hook back there, and he's like, no. I'm like, are you sure? Like, it'd be a lot easier, and he wouldn't do it. So
Yeah, it probably would have nose dove the front and fucked up the lower
maybe,
lip.
I guess, yeah, I guess, I don't know. So we got it back here, and we threw it up on the lift, and we're fortunate enough that next door we have a shop, not KD Designs, a few doors down. And the guy there is, how old would you say that guy is? Probably like mid-50s.
Yeah.
He's been
yeah.
driving since he was like
SDCE.
14 years old.
SDCE,
Yeah.
right? The place is an insane fucking hot rod
Yeah.
shop, and Scott who runs it's a fucking genius.
This guy
Thanks.
is just an insane wealth of knowledge. And he comes
Same.
over and he looks at the car and he's like, you know what's crazy is my 1,400 horsepower Dodge Charger has the exact same suspension setup. So the Charger
What year
has
is that Charger?
60-something.
Oh,
So he's like, it's got a 2-point control arm. So the steering knuckle and the body, like that's just where it mounts. And he's like, for the class that he races in, the requirement is a stock control arm. But you can modify anything else you want. He's like, so like whoever built this car had the right idea of adding these caster arms, but they had the wrong execution. By using the sway bar, and the sway bar has like 2 bends in it, he says essentially it just acted as a spring. He's like, so under acceleration, it would extend, and then under braking, it would contract. And he says if you could like visually watch the car from the outside, you would see that wheel move in the wheel well, like forwards and backwards as you were accelerating and braking.
Variable caster.
Yeah, variable caster is not
Germans,
helpful.
man.
Very
Oh,
desirable.
So he actually sent me a photo of
Big
his
option.
charger of his setup. And he says, so this needs to be a straight bar. It can't be a bent bar. So he's like, so take some measurements, look at some stuff, figure it out. Let me know. We'll come up with something. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to repair it. I'm going to make it better correctly and test drive it and see where it goes from there. But it'll be better.
We got a metal guy for the fender too.
I was
We
just
got a
saying,
metal guy from the fender.
the fender.
I got a paint guy. We'll figure it out.
I took a quick look at it. It wasn't too bad.
It's
Yeah,
like,
it looked way better. In the one picture, I thought the whole fender by the door jamb was full blown out.
no.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, dang, he's
Yeah.
got a rally golf fender on his Polo.
No.
now.
Right.
The-
Yeah. That's exactly the way it made it.
No,
look.
so what happened was like the clip that holds the over fender on, that clip broke. So I have to get out to Perfection Plastics.
Don't
and,
call it an over fender. Don't do that.
well, what is
Call
it?
it a flare.
It's called a flare.
A flare?
Yeah.
What kind of, it's semantics. Semantics.
It's a wiper guy.
Yeah, it's the wiper guy bitching about the wipers. So the fender flare is
Is that what I sound like?
yeah.
Literally exactly what you sound like.
Completely accurate.
one of the screws that holds the fender flare to the fender, and then one of the clips that's broken. So I'm gonna take the fender flare off, and then yeah, you can come take a look at it. If it's easier to take the fender off, I'll take the fender off. If it's easier to leave it on, I'll leave it on. It doesn't matter. And then I gotta get the Civic back together, and then I'll get to that. But what sucks is I was like I'm gonna drive this. Like I don't need to drive the Civic right now because driving the Polo was driving great. I mean, honestly, before this, it was driving better than it ever has. Because I think I put a lot of time into like making sure everything was measured correctly. It was like,
You had it dialed in.
yeah,
When it was built, though, it was not dialed in.
no, and that's the thing. The other, the crazy part of it, it was built like almost 20 years ago. So like, I don't know, 20 years ago, I don't know if it was just brought places. Because I have plenty of photos of it at car shows, super long time ago. I don't know if it was driven anywhere. I mean, the car only has 30,000 miles on it. And when I talked to the guy who bought it originally in Germany and brought it here, I mean, he got rid of it with like 20-something thousand miles on it. So over the course of 20, almost over 20 years, it only added like another 10,000 miles. So I don't know if anyone actually ever drove the car. I mean, I put a few thousand miles on it myself.
Few
But, like,
thousand's a lot.
I think about it's crazy because like I drove that thing to Vermont and back.
Yeah, with the spring like triangulation bar.
Doing like
crazy.
75,
Yeah.
80 on 89. Like imagine if that happened.
Never hit the brakes though.
No, but imagine if someone stopped short and I hit the dude
Right.
I mean, you would have stopped.
somewhere. I don't know of what side of the car it would have stopped on. Like
Yeah,
It would have
no.
just taken a left.
Right. Yeah.
There's
that
only
left-
one side. You
a
gotta hold
left
both
and
sides
then-
brake.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a bunch of stuff out there. There are like chassis braces that people build for like a stock chassis Polo that like I could use to like mirror to build something for this car that would really make it because it kind of braces it in 4 spots and triangulates the caster arm and the control arm. So like it makes it like a real car instead of just a 2-point control arm.
Is the motor and transmission in the way, though?
Yeah.
It is if I were to buy like one that's made for an original Polo.
Okay.
But like I could, like Chuck and I were talking this morning, like either buy that and then modify that, or use that as like a kind of template idea. So it's kind of I got to talk to some other people.
Depending on the price, I would go with to buy it, and then we're going to
same thing.
cut and shut this bad boy until it fits mint.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same thing Chuck said. So
Yeah,
figure that
exactly.
out.
Because you at least got a base.
Yep.
yeah. So, but yeah, that's where we're with the Polo. But yeah, it was driving. It was running great. I drove it a little bit. Put like two more gallons of gas in it. I mean, at that point, it had to at least been like 90 octane. You know, mixing it all up.
88 if you're lucky.
Yeah. So
how many pumps did you? Really
yeah.
depends.
Yeah, how many?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. I was having a good old time. Windows down. It's like 65 and sunny. I'm flying around. having a good
Made it
time.
to the donut meet.
Oh, you were flying.
What did your caption say on Instagram?
Got to drive 'em.
Oh, that's what it was.
No, drive them. It's worth it. I promise. Yeah. Yeah, drive them. It's worth it. I promise. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is. It is. Because, like, not driving it sucks. Like, cars just kind of sit there. And,
Yeah.
And actually, Phil's probably not in there anymore, but, like, I sent him and a few of my other buddies a photo. He was like, at least you drive it.
There you
Like,
go.
at least you drive it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you figured out a flaw, and you can improve it.
And the crazy thing is, like, as I'm under the car with this guy and he's pointing out and explaining to me, I'm like, holy shit, this makes so much sense. But, like, had he not explained it, like, I could have never put that together. Like, it would never made sense to me. Like, the Casteron made sense, but having the bends in it, once he explained that, and then he even pointed out, he's like, yeah, you see, like, the shiny parts of metal, like, that's where it broke just now. He's like, we see, like, some of the spots are not shiny. I was like, yeah. He's like, that's because it's been broken for a while. It just really broke now. So then we looked at the other side, and he's like, look in the same spot, and, like, there's all these stress cracks on the other side in the same spot. He's like, so this has just been, like, expanding, contracting, like, over and over and over. And then we went back. We looked at where that goes through, that bushing. He's in the bushing, like the washer and the bushing is like super warped. He's like, yeah, so this is just like trying to push that bushing through the control arm pretty much. So,
I mean, buy those suspension pieces and modify them to work for you.
yeah,
That's a.
they're very expensive. So,
To you now, there, Charles.
Yes, sir.
We're doing a paddock talk here.
Oh, really?
What's up with the Honda Beat? I mean, you have 15 cars. They're gonna have to go quick.
Honda
here.
Beat's currently in paint jail. Should be done by the end of the week every week. So that's good.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, buddy.
What else? M6.
M6. I got the Speedo finally working after 10 years of ownership. Got the whole dash rebuilt. Stereo's in. I was driving it, drove it to the donut meet. It had bad gas in it. I put it on my lift, siphoned it out into my ATV, and put gas in it, and it's fucking the jam. Pulls like a goddamn
the
Cadillac.
ATV doesn't give a shit what's in it.
ATV will run on fucking piss, dude. Yeah, so probably about a half tank out of that thing into the ATV.
You did a
put 93 in
5-gallon
it.
count into the ATV.
Yeah, get the old 5-gallon count.
Yeah. No, that's where he gets the gas.
I was
He
just gonna run it out, and I was like, I'll just put it in the ATV. It needs gas.
Okay.
He goes back to the gas station to pick up the bag that he dumped it in.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, the
Use
bag
that.
already melted.
Put it back in the bag.
Bag already melted. All right, what? Clown shoe. What's up with it? I
Clown
haven't
shoes
heard
all
anything
Clown
about it
shoes all
forever.
good. We put like 150 laps on it. It staggered. I blew the cooling system.
The whole coolant system.
Then I broke everything.
When was this?
Staggered.
Oh,
September.
okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Then I broke everything while fixing it, so everything's been replaced in the cooling system. Runs like a champ.
Have you driven it yet this year?
Yeah, I just driving it the other day.
E30
Something's
M3.
Same as it ever was. Runs fine. Just
Doesn't
hanging
break
out.
that well still, though, right?
What's that? No, I fixed that. That was an ABS thing.
It was an ABS thing.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, test drive. This is gonna be awesome. Oh, it doesn't stop.
Yeah, ABS was malfunctioning heavily.
Okay.
So it's just going now. It doesn't need it. I've tracked it without it. I
Um.
have an M5. It's the same. It just runs mint. I should probably do some body work to it, but I get brand new fenders for it that I should put on and paint.
Okay.
GTR isn't just in jail.
What's the little right-hand drive red one? Did you get rid of that?
That's a Mira.
The Mira.
Hatsu Mira. It's in the back.
It's
fine.
up on the shelf.
No, it's ready. It's ready to go, buddy.
ready to go?
I'm just gonna get here. I gotta abandon something here and take that back. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna swap out for it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's most of my cars.
Don't forget the K truck.
K truck's going. Traded it for the Beat. And
CRV is gone.
CRV's going. Traded for the LX, and then I got
Wait, the L.
Yep. And
the
then
Lexus was the
let's
same
not talk
price.
about that. And then I
This is
got
CRV.
I got the Miata, which is it's on Track Night America this coming Tuesday. So gonna tow it there with the Lex.
Really? You have a trailer too for the Miata?
Yeah.
Okay, sick. I didn't know
Trailer.
you were that trailer guy.
No, it's a homie's trailer. It's because the Miata's not registered or going to be registered. So
Full track car?
have you seen that thing?
No.
Yeah, it doesn't have glass.
Have you ever
Oh,
posted it?
You'd love it.
That doesn't matter.
Probably not.
I think
No
we
glass,
might
no
have.
interior, no dash.
It
nothing.
might have been up once when Shook was drifting it in the parking lot.
Oh, Tacoma
Briefly.
updates for Raft. Tacoma's getting a snorkel.
Ooh.
That's it.
It's getting a Civic Dash too.
Civic Dash.
It's gonna pick one up at least.
Yeah, Tacoma's obviously mint because it's a Tacoma.
Josh, how about you? What are you wheeling lately?
Nothing.
Okay.
I got nothing except as of today, I am now the proud owner of a beautiful 3,200 pound
3.2 liter.
3.2 liter 4Motion having. You can take the kid out of a Mark IV, but you can never take the Mark IV out of a kid, right? Is that right? Is that what I heard?
That's not what I
Something
said.
along those lines.
Sounds
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. So I have a Mark IV R32 as of today.
Oh,
He's a Mark IV kid at the table.
that was
That's
a
it.
lot for a butt plug for a
I
second.
wish I had
Nothing?
all my Mark IV parts, but now there's some better parts that are made. Some other parts that are very, very difficult to get, but it is what it is.
Nice.
I have to
What kind
What
of
stuff's
parts?
hard? Yeah, what stuff's hard to get?
stubby mirrors, OEM HIDs. Now there's better options light-wise, which
Stubby mirrors.
those are
basic.
still just as hard to get.
John
because
Stairs.
that
Shout
dude-
out John Stairs. You could have just held on to them forever, and eventually one of your friends would be a
So that's the thing. Is like
Mark IV kid.
it basically circulated around from can't remember, me to Troy to John to and basically if I were the caboose and held on for a little bit longer, I would have had access to some of these parts from John's unfortunate mishaps. Yeah.
John still has some stuff in his basement.
No, he sold it all.
Oh,
Yeah, he's converted. He's fully converted to a Mark II kid. Matter of fact, I think he bought a
yeah.
boat.
Where's it? Where did his car? John, did your car come in?
It's it'll be here
Thought it was like today.
the end of it might even be I believe it's
That's probably why
physically
John's late to the podcast.
physically landed. However, it won't be unloaded. It's
Right,
like
right,
a
right.
2-day
Okay.
process. So yeah, I believe it's in process.
Made it to an alternative port.
yes.
See, he has door cards. I knew it.
Oh,
Door card. It's a hell of a thing to hold on to.
that is a wild.
Yeah, I'd rather store the mirrors.
Yeah. Oh my God! Look
Nick,
at this.
Nick Pausar does have a more than a bin of R32 parts.
I like that.
He
I
has
like
an
to hear that.
R32 in 50,000 pieces.
Really?
Yes, he cut it up
That's your guy.
with a freaking Dremel.
Why did he come?
Those 1,000 years. It seems like 1,000 years ago. Nick, I don't know how much it was, how many years ago, but he cut up an R32 and he was gonna like reshell a coupe over like an R32, and I'm like, what are you doing?
He was going
dude?
down that path.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Super nerdy.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I have some things to repair, some things to address on it,
Some things to mend.
some things to mend. We're gonna mend it.
I'm gonna mend
Many
it.
mending.
Mending.
But I'm very excited. It needs some suspension components. I instantly felt that, but it does feel very, very smooth as I drove it a little bit today.
That's due
I was
to the United Motorsports engine and Haldex tune.
like it's
The
ridiculously
brand
smooth.
new version.
I was quite impressed by its
Or the newest
smoothness.
version.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Sloan's got some Harman twist for you. Look at that, buddy.
He tried to give those to me, and I was like, those are too much for me, bro.
It's gonna work. He's got his
It's
guy.
a lot of wheel.
He's got a finance
It's a
company
lot of
for
wheel.
you. Hey, Lightstream.
Yeah, but I'm very excited. It's here, so I can finally kind of get cranking on some stuff. So you will be seeing more of that thing soon.
Look forward to it.
Noise.
I'm excited.
That is noise.
It's cool. It's fun. It sounds lovely. It's just nice. I like it.
Okay.
It's nice to have something again.
And it's here with a big thanks to Kevin McDorkle.
It is. It is.
And his
It was
fancy
fun
plate.
to deliver.
Yeah,
He,
the man had a smile on his face getting out of it.
he did.
It was a good time.
He was excited. He offered me $5 for it too.
He's got a lot of offers on the table today. Let's
trying to
hope,
buy a
let's hope
polo.
they don't cash in at the same time.
Yeah.
I've been known to buy and sell things.
No, I am not leaving for Wookiees. No, I made some other plans.
I'm pretty sure to make it.
Yeah,
Oh, it would for sure.
It came from there.
Big R guy.
Huge. Big in the R game. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited, actually. I've been keeping this on the back burner for like a month and a half, something like that. I can't remember what it was, but it's been happening. It's been in process for a few weeks, and it's here. I've given birth on episode 300.
There we go.
It's beautiful. It's a big achievement. The episode 300 purchase.
That's it.
Kev, what about you, Kev? What are you
Yeah,
working on?
what do you got going
What do you
on?
got going on,
Oh.
Kev?
You're always
know,
a
where-
box of mystery.
Where do you want to start?
Well, what do you?
What is your most prominent current project?
Jordan's car.
Yeah, I've been finishing up Jordan's car.
Our friend Jordan.
It's supposed to go home a week from Sunday. So
Okay.
That was a 12-valve swap, bunch of wiring, Digifizz,
Right-hand drive.
right-hand drive.
Right-hand drive. Digifizz dash brackets can suck them.
Oh yeah, those 3D printed Digifizz shop ones. No,
Digifizz, is that the same company who makes like the little Mark II plug-in?
no, that's Digifizz Mini.
Okay.
Digifizz is a real Volkswagen.
Yeah, yeah,
cluster.
yeah.
Digifizz Mini took over the Duo styling of our earlier days.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I forgot to ask you to bring me something.
What's that?
I need 2 Mark II like button dash blanks.
Well, those are hard to come by.
No, they're not.
Not at all.
Hey, big money at him.
No, they're
There's
not.
multiple shoe boxes.
Yeah,
full
find
of
them at
those
Dust
For
bastards.
Off.
which car?
We'll bring them to you. Dust
They
Off.
go. They fit in the Polo.
Yeah.
All right, let me just look before we go. Did you know?
My current dash blank is in there. I got from you.
Okay, but I've now learned that there's ones made in America and ones made in our rest of the world.
And they different shapes.
The U.S. ones are slightly smaller and will fit a little bit looser.
Is it because it's a different material?
Who knows? It's fucking
I'm just
early
curious, is
80s.
it-
It's a 85 to 89 made in America. How good
Yeah,
could it
yeah.
be?
So the vendor down the street was a little too expensive. They switched vendors, and here we
Yeah.
go. Mold difference.
Who could make this for 50 cents?
Yeah,
We don't,
someone's
we
got
don't
some
want to pay
repops.
55 cents.
Right.
So clip-in versus screw-in blanks are different.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
They will work. They'll just be looser.
Yes.
We'll
Eastern
take a
European Repops.
And I don't think all of the American-made cars always came with American-made blanks because it says USA on the inside, and it's harder to find for sure.
Well, we'll take a look
So it
at
might
the.
only be the early American-made cars.
Do you have all the U.S. ones in your 85? Have you checked?
I've never took them out, so yeah, I'm pretty sure they're good.
Okay.
I want to check.
Yeah, you might want to check.
You don't want to get caught on
You-
that.
yeah,
True.
you don't want to be
I
wrong.
probably-
You
Now
don't want to
that-
get caught
now
out
that
in
the-
a concourse.
The
like
judges know what to look for.
Right, exactly.
I'm that
that.
asshole.
When you're judging your own car, you're going to
Yeah.
be pissed.
That's just everybody's gonna be pointing. You see those fucking blanks, dude?
Jesus, those aren't even Euro blanks.
Dude, he doesn't have USA blanks in that USA car.
How dare he?
It's a travesty.
What else are you working on?
Yeah. what else?
Well, Liam and I took 2 Mark IV TDIs, a smashed one and a blown motor one, and made one. That
You
was
love it when those things come together.
yeah. That it was a total mishap of luck.
It's all running and good?
Yeah, we're just having a bit of a familial argument over a hood stack or a regular exhaust.
I wonder which person wants the hood stack.
I'm willing
Is
to
it the
compromise on
18-year-old?
on an axle dump.
There we go.
right,
Oh,
right.
man.
I think that's a
I thought that was fair.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fair.
Yeah, axle dump's totally reasonable.
Yeah, I thought that was a reasonable. I mean, and a 3-inch, I'm offering 3-inch. You know, it doesn't have to
Right,
be
not
two.
just any
Yeah,
axles.
it doesn't,
That's fucking serious
have to
delivery.
be trash.
That's a lot to bring to the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 inches is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect, dude.
Yeah, lots of work with that. In my
Some people
opinion.
say it's too much.
300 episodes, nothing's changed.
Nope.
I really
Literally
should
nothing's
work on
changed.
some of my own stuff, but I don't.
No.
I was curious of that. Yeah.
I mean,
We
I
got-
have a 3.6 swap sitting there. It just needs to be wired.
Yep.
He hasn't touched that thing in like more than a year.
More than a year.
More than 100 episodes. He
I
hasn't
have
touched
a
that thing.
VR turbo that needs to be refreshed.
That was the latest one that you got, and you dove right
What
into
is
it.
that in?
They're all Mark IIs.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah, I honestly I
An old
cannot keep track.
friend
I know
was,
like the 2.5 and like
The 2.5's fine. I think I'm going to drive that to Mark II Mayday.
yep.
I think we're going to drive this year. No trailers, right?
We hadn't decided yet, but yeah.
I think that's where we're at.
That was up in the air. I heard.
So I had the
heard that,
2.5
yeah.
at Roots when we saw you in
Yep.
the summer.
Yep.
I have an AHU TDI Mark II swap that we bought from Brian from Jimmy Oaks' garage
Yep.
last year randomly after we
Oh,
ran
yeah.
into him on a ski trip. Next day, he's like, I got a car you need to come by. So, Scott, we got to go.
Get it out of here.
Load it up.
Load it up, full of parts, just the way we like it.
Yep.
So we probably should make that run one of these days. You know, it's original 16-valve car, Recaro interior,
Oh,
all
nice.
that stuff, but with a Mark III TDI in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whole fleet.
Both red cars are fine. The last time I drove the 2-liter FSI car, it broke here in the parking lot.
That's right.
It blew the fuel pump fuse.
That's
Yeah.
the last time you drove it?
I've started it and moved it around, but that's the last time I took it anywhere.
We had we had a voltmeter out. We were testing a bunch of different things.
I
Yeah.
believe you all chastised Scott for not helping, and his answer was, "It's his car. He knows how to fix it."
I
He
believe
built it. He
that's
can fix it.
accurate.
What the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And what was in the spare tire? Well, all the wiring diagrams.
There we are.
We're
See?
ready to go.
Yeah.
Boom.
What's
Any
in the glove box of the Polo? My hand-drawn wiring diagrams? Yeah.
You know what else could be in there? Hand-drawn suspension repair diagram.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm going to need them.
All
There will
sorts of
be after all
geometry.
this.
on
Yeah.
napkins?
Right, that's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
A lot of
Yeah.
math.
When you need to go get it aligned, you'd be like, "Here's the blueprint
Yeah.
for my suspension."
Any wins or losses in the bartering, trade, purchase, and sales game?
Well, we're currently sitting on a gold mine right now, thanks to Terry.
Okay,
So-
okay. Big shouts to Terry.
yeah,
I haven't
Oh,
seen him in
big
a
shouts
while.
to Terry.
Terry, where you at, bro?
So another friend of ours was having a kind of a clearance sale,
Yep.
and at the end he offered,
Blowout pricing.
a one.
No, it's
one,
the highest bidder. Takes
highest bidder
everything
takes
left.
all, everything left, and Terry was trying to bid it up, but got stuck with it. So Terry had to rent a U-Haul truck, go over there and fill it up, and now it's in our swap meet trailer. And the best part was he told the guy we'd pay him after the first swap meet.
So you get the stuff on terms.
Come on down,
We
to,
have this stuff on terms, exactly.
Wow.
come on down to Dust Off. We got a lot
So
of new inventory.
that's our
a
Dust Off
lot of new
advertisement.
inventory.
And something new this year at Dust Off, 12 o'clock, there'll be a free pile.
A free
Get yourself in
Wow.
there. 12 o'clock,
Wow, you
free
guys
pile.
getting soft.
That's
12
unheard
o'clock
of.
free file?
No, we're going to sort that shit, and we're going to blow it out, literally. Well, I tried to get Scott to sort it 2 weeks ago. He's like, nope, we're sorting it on the show.
No. We had to move it from one enclosed trailer to another enclosed trailer. And again, this is a U-Haul truck worth of shit.
It was like 20
And I was
bins.
like, you want to move it or do you want to sort it? Because I ain't doing both.
there were 3 bins that were too heavy that we looked in. They were scrap metal. We threw them out.
That's
That
true. I
was
looked
it.
in and all I saw was rust and
One
cast
of them,
iron
one of them
rust.
was just
and I
full
said,
of like diffs, and we're like, this got to go.
Yeah.
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 That's fair.
So we just upgraded our regular car trailer, something bigger.
Whoa,
and
whoa,
wider.
whoa, whoa! What about the test drive? So Kevin, how did we end up with the enclosed trailer?
The one that we just, the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
that's in Florida?
Yeah.
Oh. We talked about that last time we were here. So that's Scott's neighbor who used to use
Ex-neighbor.
Oh, he's gone?
Oh no! I'm sorry. Damn it. Go ahead.
Yeah, Scott's
Down
the
the
guy
street.
down the street from Scott.
Down the street.
His grandfather, his father, and him used to use it for go-kart racing.
Okay.
So it had a go-kart stacker in the back. It was full of go-kart parts, onboard air, nitrogen tanks for the tires, all kinds of stuff. He just had to have it out of his yard. So, and he's like, I can take all the stuff out. I'm like, no, not necessary. Just
We'll take care of
We'll
it
just
for
hook
you.
it up and go, sir. We'll have a nice day. So we sold go-kart parts all over eBay, shipping them all over the country for like 3-4 months.
Unbelievable.
Racks. He's in the black on the trailer in
Way in the
24
black.
hours.
Currently, one Uncle Larry's friends has it in Florida. He's
On
doing
a
some
test drive.
He's doing some hotshot loads with it.
Right.
Yeah.
A test drive to
No,
Florida?
no. So Kev's like, we got to get everything out of this trailer. I traded it. I go, for what? And then there's a brand new trailer, brand newish looking trailer, just an open trailer, 1-car trailer. I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. So then I asked
He knows
him.
not to ask too many questions.
So then,
Yeah,
I
just
waited a
let it
little
go.
while. I said, Kev, what's going on? Did they make any runs with the enclosed trailer? He goes, I don't know really. I think it's kind of like more of like a test drive. I don't know what's going on. I said, what? Don't you think you should learn? This guy's hotshot trailering all over the country with your
Well,
enclosed
they got
trailer.
a blowout on the way there.
Of course they did. 'cause-
Trashed a fender, which they replaced. Then they towed a vet to Texas.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Dude, logging some miles. That's
Yeah.
what we're
Yeah,
doing.
really testing that trailer out,
Jesus.
dude.
What are we doing here?
No, these are like hotshot truck. There's like a hotshot trucker guy.
It's one of the key down guys. He's on the road. you
yeah,
know?
man.
What's his
Key
name?
down.
What is his name? Is what is his handle?
What? Junior.
Yeah, but I don't know his handle.
Oh, it's not
He
just
wanted
Junior.
to know his handle.
Oh,
I wasn't
right,
ready
right.
yet.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew what he meant.
I thought his handle was Junior.
It might
Nah,
be,
when,
'cause his real
when we're
name is
talking, we're
Ishmael.
talking key down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They,
always, it's always
they
key
did
down.
on the way to Florida. They did go to a key down in Louisiana, but I didn't hear who won.
That doesn't.
You always go
doesn't surprise
when you go
me
through
at all.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
You got to stop at a
Yeah,
key
you
down.
got to hit the Bayou key down.
When
be
you're just
honest.
passing through
Yeah,
the,
oh,
bayou,
yeah.
the bayou key down.
Yeah, you got to hit those.
I think the moisture in the air carries it further.
I was gonna say that right. The frequency.
swamp helps it.
yeah. No, I saw that on True Detective.
Actually, weather is very dependent.
I believe it.
There's a lot of refraction
It's a
from
key
the
down.
sun.
It's a
Yeah.
key down tent
It
church.
probably was really good during the eclipse.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, a bit
I
gloomy.
keyed down to Hong Kong during the eclipse.
Did
No,
I was just
so
gonna
when
say
they're
they
just
break
ta-
any records during that.
When they're just talking like that, they call it talk skip
Talk
because they
skip.
bounce it off the frequencies bounce off the clouds and the sun differently.
So they're just
Bouncing off the sun.
Another
There's
classic
so many
lingo is
things.
when you're just listening to the radio, you're reading the mail.
Dude.
Yes, because when
Holy
Uncle
shit.
Larry is working
Holy
at his
shit,
little
dude.
workstation
Yeah,
and
he just
the
has it
shop
on.
at Kevin, he
Yeah.
has it on. And
He's
you
reading the
hear
mail.
just
He's
freaking-
reading the mail.
Does he say he's reading the mail?
Sometimes he's on the phone with other people talking about how he's reading the mail.
Yeah.
Okay.
He definitely says it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. Every time that this
A lot
wormhole.
happens.
It
With the key down. They were in Florida for 2 or 3 weeks working on all kinds of people's stuff.
Getting prepping for a big meet.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of home stuff now.
Oh.
So wiring your house for like 3-phase transformers, stepping it up, putting up. They
Yeah, I need a commercial service down here.
have like these towers in the backyard with multiple elements that
dude.
rotate.
In Kevin's shop, have you ever seen a transformer up on a telephone pole?
Yeah.
It's probably
Yeah.
3 feet high.
I got one at the office.
Yeah. They're just in
We sell 'em.
Kevin's shop
Yeah.
on the ground. And I'm like, should anybody touch that? Like, what is that? Is that
it
going to
might-
kill somebody?
Might be PCBs in there.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, there's sometimes they drain them before they move them.
Yeah, yeah. That
Where do they train that
if
fluid?
it's on the
In
ground
Chuck's
and
storm drain.
nothing is hooked
Oh
to
my
it.
Well, we have a lot of capacitors.
Five count into
In
the
the
storm
5 count
drain of
PCB.
PCB.
There's always capacitors
I was just
sitting
saying,
around,
if you-
and they're connected.
If you have capacitors around,
Yeah, he
Don't
always
touch
connects
those.
them to
Let's-
discharge them,
Oh my god.
especially when like my kids were littler.
right.
Now they just we taught Kendall about licking that 9-volt battery that time.
Yeah.
she's all set.
Yeah, really just stays
You're
away.
gonna
Learn a
learn a
lesson.
lesson today. There.
It's a great video.
Dude, this is magical. It's always so good to catch up on the key downs.
Yeah.
What else has Uncle Larry been up to?
He's been traveling a lot, going down to Florida.
So does he have a full-time job, or is he just
Hell no.
He's
Retired.
done this my entire life. No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
no. This is his gig.
okay?
The key down in it is gig?
No, like fixing
He,
stuff.
yeah, he fixes all the
He's a
Odds
equipment
technician.
for the key
odd
downs.
job. Yeah,
He's a
odd
technician.
jobs.
He's,
Okay.
he's a carpenter by trade. He does
Okay.
work from time to time. But
Okay.
Radio repairs is his main
Right.
function.
The stuff he must know.
Oh yeah,
I can only
The
imagine.
characters you must
You,
know.
wait,
It's gonna be
you like when you
unbelievable.
talk to Terry, right?
Yeah, yeah.
that's
Okay,
where
'cause
Terry came
Yeah.
from.
Terry
Okay.
is a disciple of Uncle Larry,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Uncle Larry is like
I
just
love
up there.
Terry.
Yeah.
Terry's the,
Okay.
Terry's the best.
Uncle Uncle Larry will just sashay up to you and he'd be like, "Yeah, so," and he just start telling a story.
He does
or
great impressions
something.
too.
Oh, it's the best.
My father, my grandmother. Oh, best impressions.
Oh, I love
It's
Uncle
perfect.
Larry.
I think we need to get him, at somewhere into the studio at some
he
point
did
somehow.
he did a radio podcast recently.
He's a good topics.
I think he'd be
Yes.
perfect for topics and not tell the boys anything. Just
No,
have
they need to do all their own research.
on key downs.
Yes, and then just
It's
pepper
so
Larry.
underground though. I don't know how much research you can do.
Yeah, there's nothing on there.
The FCC keeps it too quiet.
Right. Because AT&T
Why
had a
are all
big,
the
Byron.
fluorescent lights in the neighborhood going dim? I don't understand.
there was once a big radio project that there's still some of these silos around, so that I'm fascinated by. I want to know more. I want
We
to see.
talking DARPA?
Some say they might even be still up and functional in case the world, goes to shit, which we're closer
Dude, they're
than ever.
controlling the weather.
We have plenty of CB radios
What do you think
on the
that?
shelf.
Now
if you
we're-
What
need
do
now
you
we're
think
getting
that
somewhere.
solar eclipse came from?
Yeah, lasers.
So we've gone
seen
from
'em.
automotive to conspiracy theory.
That's
Whoa,
oh no, we've always
whoa, conspiracy
whoa.
therapy.
we've,
Hey.
we've always
Don't
been
say the words overreach.
Yeah,
Just
we've
don't.
always been we've just hinted around the automotive
Yeah,
stuff.
what are you talking about? Ivermectin now?
Yeah, as soon as
Trying to get us
as
demonetized?
soon as this mic gets turned off, it's fucking it gets real wild in here.
Oh, don't say that again.
yeah,
Chuck,
we're getting
because-
triangulated.
Don't.
Are we
say
going
it.
to check in on Brett with his cars?
Yeah, Brett, what do you got over there? That's what I thought.
Strong silence.
sounds about right.
Yeah, strong silence.
Secret projects, this guy. Secret
So no,
projects.
last night I had the cult meeting at Brett's place.
How is that?
Brett was doing,
How many attendees for that?
You sacrificed a baby or what?
Were you
A
the
lot.
youngest by far?
Was there a big owl statue?
Yeah, was y'all
No.
on there?
No, I don't. Maybe 100.
Did you
No,
say
less than
were you
100.
the
What would you say
youngest?
the average age was?
Oh, 60 plus easily. Easily over 60 for sure.
And were there similar outfits?
If you took away the like 4 young kids who work next door at FCM who were like helping
Oh, those guys are the best.
set it up and whatnot, it goes up to like 65. Yeah.
It's 85.
It might
according
be
to Brett.
85. It might be 85. I mean, it's a wild scene. I love it. I think it gives me like Cub Scout vibes from back in the day, except these are just senior citizens.
So what gets discussed during this? You're allowed to talk about it publicly?
yeah.
No, it's not like a water buffalo meet.
It was the regional Porsche Club of America meet. Brett
Yeah.
does it every single year.
Yep.
And Brett just basically gives a State of the Union about Porsche values and sales and everything else.
Did he
And-
touch upon the lawsuit?
Which one?
Singer?
No.
Okay,
no.
just
No,
curious.
he's talking about values of what's out
positive
there.
things, Josh. Positive things.
Yeah. Okay.
Half
He
full.
Brett knows
Yeah.
his shit.
Yeah.
He's just dropping knowledge. People weren't trying to Brett would take questions and he would just, you could ask him any question. He freaking knows already.
Right.
He does put up some prices of some of the cars he sold, and it's like, oh dang, how much did that thing cost for what? Holy Porsche tax, Batman! Oh my god! But yeah, Brett is great. But afterwards, we had to pull in a bunch of the cars. So let's see.
You
I
leave
drove,
those things outside?
Well, he has so many cars.
It's
he has to-
Fairfield. It's
you
fine.
got to make like
Okay.
100. You got to make 100 chairs in there at least, seating
Yeah.
for 100 people. So he has to pull out a bunch of the cars.
Yeah.
So I got to drive like a 944 cab.
Yeah.
Didn't know that the transaxle cars have like a Japanese car reverse
Yep.
over to the right and back. Then I got into a 992, a brand new Porsche. About 9 minutes, I sat there going, well, where do you start this? What does this work? I have no idea. And I looked at the headlight switch. I was like, well, I don't know. And that's the ignition. You turn the headlight switch where right where the headlight switch would be. It looks just like a German car headlight switch.
Yep.
But no, you start the car like that. That thing was pretty sweet. I went around the block in Mark II VR6 that Brett recently picked up.
Yep.
Roasted the shit out of that now.
I was gonna say
That was nice.
bouncing it off the Revo
Hell
the whole
yeah.
time.
Yeah, gotta make sure it works.
Ice cold.
Hell yeah. Oil
Sit outside
temperature,
all
what's
day.
that? It's been 3 seconds. The oil's at the top of the head
Yeah,
already.
yeah,
It'll be
it's got
fine.
there.
The ticking went away.
They built them to
Yeah.
last.
I got to drive the SEMA.
Oh,
Audi,
Oh,
SEMA
shit.
build.
Yep.
SEMA Audi
build.
truck.
Opt.
SEMA build. Yep. You know what I noticed? The start-stop button is an start-stop button. It says opt on it. I was
Come
like,
on.
dang.
That's
They
not
don't
parts
mess
spin parts,
around.
baby. That's
Say
some
what?
custom shit.
Oh, I know. The thing was nice. So that was fun.
That's
Yeah.
why it's running like shit.
Me and Umberto, who used to work next door, we were going to plot to try and steal an alternator from a 964 there, but we just couldn't figure out a way. If
An
we pulled
efficient way?
If there was a 964 left outside, I wouldn't have started in the end, let me tell you, because there'd be no alternator.
Is that leading us to believe you have some alternator woes with yours?
We believe so.
Okay.
Chasing my ass.
Yeah.
They're super available too.
Yeah, not available.
Interesting.
Like reaching out to Jimmy Oaks through Kevin. Where did he get his?
Yep.
Reaching out to Michael Hertzen, who does a ton of marketing for Adam LZ. I said, where did he get his?
Yep.
Can you just
These are
rebuild that one?
everything. It's dealer or rebuild only. I mean,
And dealer price is just too crazy.
Andy.
Yep.
Was the dealer
Andy
one
Dixon.
the $1,400 core charge?
No. The dealer one is $1,200 plus change if you come with your core. If not, it's another $900 something for the core charge for the alternator.
Time to pay the piper,
So
buddy.
they need them alternators.
Just get them rebuilt. It'll be cheap.
So I've been working on the 964
Yep.
nonstop. I did purchase a new car. Last time I was on, I had an entire segment rant about E46 M3s.
Yep.
I knew about E30s. I knew about E36s, but then I went all in on an E46. I went so all in that I ended up with an E92 M3 because
That's the best E46.
the inherent problems of an E46 are just ridiculous. Like, oh my God, BMW. Chuck, you're a big Beamer guy. I mean,
Not that one.
those things are pieces of shit. But anyway, so I was looking for literally over a month, and like this one was on some buy here, pay here, used car lot.
Dirt
Awesome.
lot.
Yeah. And
Paradise, dude.
shout out to a thing called M3list.com. He also has M3listparts.com, and it's just a guy just basically reposts every single one for sale, so it was great. But this car was just stagnant on there forever. You know, that's why I love the internet, because I can't chew people down like Kevin just comes at their knees right in their face. Kevin he walks up to him and just karate kicks the side of their knee to get in there. I can't do
but
that.
does it work?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you typically stun
Sometimes
them?
I worry that we're going to get beat up.
But have
anyways,
we ever? Have we ever?
No,
a lot of friends.
almost once.
Well, even that dark basement with the TV trade?
No, the other time at the car show with the, were you Kevin McDougal, remember?
Those were your lights.
Big deal. They were yours, and you tried to rip the guy off for him. Anyways.
Mish was going to kill that guy.
Right, we were going to wreck that guy anyways. But
There was like a
anyways.
dozen of us.
anyways.
Even Jeff Bynum was going to throw down.
Yeah, the Colonel, 70-year-old Colonel.
He's ready to go.
Yeah.
Thrash this dude. But, so I was like, let me just throw this dude some
I
crazy,
sure hope he's listening.
some Kev McDougal lowball offer. And then, like, he comes back $500 more. And I was like, oh, this guy.
He's ready to party.
Well,
He was
no,
on the hook, yeah.
You roll back from the phone to the computer screen. You're like, huh,
That means you left money on the table.
is he trapping me?
Yeah.
What's
Right,
going on
right.
here?
What's
Did I
happening?
Too
just
easy.
did I just walk into the bear trap here? What's going on? But so I now own an E92. It is graphite metallic or sparkling graphite metallic, which is literally the exact same color as my gray Rally Golf, which I think is cool. It was super cheap. But yes, it doesn't go into gear really, because I'm hoping that the clutch master or slave is bad, which I read a lot on the internet that they do go bad.
Is it internal
And it's
slave?
not. Nope. Can
Oh.
all be done outside the car, no problem.
No problem.
FCP already bought the parts. Just have to do it. But although I just bought that car, I can't touch it. It's just parked in the garage. Of course, it needs rods bearings because
They all do,
BMW
yeah.
everything
You know
needs
your
rods
stuff.
bearings. Or I don't know if it needs rods bearings, but we don't know if it had them done or not. So it's going to have to get them. But anyways, we're going to make sure it can shift first. But I can't touch that car because I got to get the 964 dialed in because I'm headed down south again. Full week trip, drive some amazing roads of America,
Yep.
the southern Appalachian Mountains. We're going to hit also this other road's called the Back of the Dragon, which is a little more north, West Virginia. It's right off of 81.
Is that the one we were supposed to hit on our way back?
Yes, but yeah. Anyways, it was freezing cold. So yeah, I've been working on the 964. Just so talk about deferred maintenance, just everything mechanically replaced. Like I can literally say I didn't replace the rear trailing arm, wacky bushing things in the back, and the control arm bushings, but every other single frickin' suspension and brake component and fluid has been drained and swapped, and anything not OEM has been fixed. Yes, I own a 964 because it has a salvage title and it was rear-ended really bad at some point in its life. So fixing things up, fixing everything, got it running and driving. And no, before I even took it out, I took it out to wash it because I had the bumpers and rockers off. And I wanted to scrub under there because I'm a real anal idiot. And then when I parked it afterwards, suddenly there was a massive current draw, parasitic draw on the battery, whacked dead, or the battery had in there. So anyways, chasing that down. I did take it out for some drives. Goes great. I think I'll be okay. But then let's see. Initial drive, the brake light switch went bad. The climate control unit, it's like basically looks like a radio, but it controls all their HVAC stuff. Took a shit. They always take a shit. I don't know why, but my 964, you read all the articles of the unit. What goes bad on 964? Well, everything that goes bad on 964 has gone bad on mine.
Yep.
And it's all really easy stuff to replace, I'm sure.
And there's a Porsche tax on every single part. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ain't scared though. Fighting through it. I got 1 month to go before I leave.
Yep.
Last trip around was almost 2,400 miles.
That's good.
So I don't care that it's a Porsche. I'm going to drive the shit out of it, hopefully.
Yep.
Yeah, so the current draw, I'm kind of fancy with electrics. And I did all the checks for the current draw. I basically removed every single fuse and relay and easy connection, and it was still drawing like 10 amps, which I was like, what the frick? This is
Yeehaw,
wild.
dude. You got a supercharger? What's going
Yeah,
on?
it's an electric supercharger.
Yeah.
Hair dryer in there.
But so then I told Umberto, used to work for next door over Brett's, like, dude, come here, help me out with this. He checks everything I checked. I'm like, bro, I already did that. Like, what else? So finally, he's like, you know what? Let's have the whole car part. We disconnected. The wire comes from the alternator to the starter, from the starter to the front of the car. So we disconnected it, and boom, went right away. So then we hooked starter back up, no current draw. Hooked the alternator back up, no current draw. Then repeated the process of disconnecting everything in the car again, 50 different ways, and there's no more current draw. But talking to people who are way smarter than me, Porsche Master people I know through the whole country, they have all said alternator.
Yeah, so just an intermittent thing.
Yes, but the alternator is not like any other car. You have to remove the entire belt system.
Yeah.
Then you have to remove the fan and the bearing.
Yeah.
Then you have to weasel the alternator out of the fan shroud. That's like
Oh,
in
because
there.
it's behind it?
Yes.
Oh, my
The
It's
fan.
like a two-sided thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
it's like
the
a
God.
shaft
whole-
goes all
right.
the way through.
Holy shit.
So I took it for a quick drive, and it didn't start to draw again, but I'm going to be driving it a whole bunch.
You got to
because-
get it hot.
Yeah,
I think it's a bad diode.
could be. But I have an appointment to get it aligned on Monday.
Yep.
Connecticut registration BS I have to go through.
Yep.
So once that's done, if it's not like overcharging, or I'll disconnect the battery each time when I'm done driving. I don't care because it's still charging. But
Yep.
anyways, once that's done, I'm probably going to yank the whole car apart to get the alternator rebuilt. Lots of people, everybody has an alternator rebuilding recommendation, so that's great. But
Yep.
it's got to get done. I'm ridiculously bummed, though. Like, it's an alternator. This isn't rocket
Right.
science.
It's not like, yeah.
And it's not like
Yeah.
some liquid-cooled high-tech alternator. It's the same
Right.
style for wherever. So I have faith that someone can rebuild it, but I'm also like, dude, it ain't that special. Why isn't there one on the shelf somewhere in the frickin' world?
Yeah. Especially with how the popularity of these things.
Shout
you
out
know.
Fat Man in the chat. Adam Hurt. That's
Big
my
shout
boy.
out.
That's your boy?
Yeah.
Who's Adam Hurt? What does he do?
He's a Fat Man car shows and events
He's
Love
out in
that.
Cleveland.
out of Cleveland, Ohio.
Nice.
Love that.
Cleveland Rocks.
Big shout.
Hello to Danielle, too. That's his wife.
Nice. Hello to Danielle.
So yeah, I'm all in the 964. I hope I can bond with it. Driving it around last weekend was a fucking blast.
I was going to say, you really haven't gotten a chance
no,
to.
like
yeah.
first starts is rough, running kind of rough, and that's another thing. It's probably running on some like 78 octane at this point now because it's been years. But it stalled a couple times. The first time I got it a little bit, and I put in the clutch stop at a stop sign, like it backfired. I was like, "What the fuck was that? Oh my god!" But then the more I drove it, the better and better it got.
Yep.
And it wasn't killing the battery right then because I went for a drive, went in the house, fixed other things, did other things, went out for another drive, back, whatever. So the third drive, I went and parked it. I came back out 40 minutes later, and that battery was fucking toast.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So whatever. But that's what I'm chasing on it. Shout out to Danny Herrera, DH Auto, down in Bowie, Maryland, for painting my bumpers, front and back and side skirts. Shout out to Joe Booth, Perfection Plastics,
you go.
because he welded up a billion front things in the front bumper and the back bumper. Then when I dropped the parts off in Maryland, Blair from Virginia, who owns a 964, they just all started roasting me because I have a dual exhaust and I had some like gangster cut on the driver's side, and they all made me buy some fiberglass piece. So then it molded perfectly like the passenger side. So that was fun. The rear bumper, just so you know, is a 3-piece bumper. The center piece and then the left and the right piece. It took 3 hours to get it all put together because the fiberglass piece comes with some indentations, but 0.0 holes drilled. So there is a whole bunch of holes that attach it to the other part of the bumper that then attaches it to the car, yada, yada, yada. Fiberglass pieces flying. But shout out to him. That was another one of my like 18-hour days. 5 o'clock in the car heading south on the road again.
Yep.
Dropping parts, picking up parts. But it's all back together now. It fought me a lot, but I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good. And the first drive was great. It was quite enjoyable.
That's good.
It's good. Yeah.
It's
That's
a-
what it should be.
I mean, Chuck, if you drive older 911s,
Have I? Yeah.
Yeah. Corey.
Yes.
Like, it's an experience. Like, shout out to everybody who hasn't driven one because I really haven't driven the small one either. Like, where the dash is, then the windshield, then the triangle window for the driver's door, and then the
Yeah.
mirror. Like,
I've actually, I've only driven a 964.
yeah, okay. Like, it's an experience. Like, I was like, dang, some little car.
It amazes me that Matt Crook
Yeah.
drives one
Giant human.
all the time.
Dude, I feel like I'm a
He just got another one.
Yeah,
I
he
feel,
did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got to get a target so his
Yeah.
head could stick out over the top. But, no, I'm hopefully going to be falling in love. It's not going to
Yeah.
leave me stranded.
I get you in the beat. You can drive a real little car.
Oh, okay. Me and Josh in the beat. Let's
Yeah.
go, bro.
Engines in the back.
We're just gonna lock arms.
Yes.
Shifts better than a 964.
Ugh.
Got ITBs too.
Yeah,
Well,
ITBs.
anything going on besides the 964?
Like I said, I got the E92, so it's been fun to look at, research parts.
You've took redelivery of a vehicle that was painted.
Yes, I got the white R32 back.
Well, that was like
from-
a year ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I've been on since then.
That was
so-
Memorial
Okay,
Day
yeah.
weekend last
Oh, right,
year.
I forgot. Yeah, you said
What
that.
happened with that is it's winter time, and yes, I have a dream garage, but it's not heated. And I went to like start snapping some plastic pieces on, and I was like, these plastic pieces now feel like glass.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
not going to assemble this at this time. So
You know, that is one thing. When I went to go look at the R32, I finally got to experience your garage. And the garage is one thing. But I left that place. Obviously, I know you're knowledgeable. Obviously, you're a good dude.
I'm not
I
as
left-
dumb as I look.
I left that
that's
place
true.
just being more fascinated with you as a person and just how you're more passionate about Mark II's rallies and just Volkswagens as a whole than I've ever could have understood.
Dude, we could do a 6-hour video on just
It's
rally balls.
100% because I was there. I was there for a while. We probably chatted about the R32 for like a half hour, 40 minutes.
Not even, I think, because I was like, bro, like, anything else, whatever. You're like, no, it's good. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you just been listening to me blabber on for like 2 hours, not about the R32.
Dude, I was there for like 3 hours, and it was just like every little bit, and it was fascinating the whole entire time. We should do something like that, but it was cool. It was awesome. It was great to see you have some of the coolest pieces. Not because they're like one offs or whatever, just because of your story and like, oh no, this is all the stuff you collect, whether it be stupid
Everything's
boxes
got a
or whatever.
story, bruh.
It's all so good, and it. I think a lot more people need to see that sort of stuff too. So at some point we should make something happen for sure.
Thanks, sweetie.
Hopefully this year we can make that happen. But yeah, it was quite good, and I get to see the R32 as well, the white one. So I look forward to seeing that take shape over the next couple
This
of
year's.
years. Couple of years.
No, because I mean, when I get back, make it to Georgia and back, I'll be over the 964 for sure. When I live in it for a week,
Just
I'll
need
be
a
like,
break
all right,
away from
you're not
it,
getting
yeah.
touched for the rest of the year.
yeah.
And hopefully I'll start wrenching on the
And it'll be
R32.
warm enough. Yeah.
Yep.
What's up with the motor for that thing? Are you revamping that at all, or just kind of freshen
Yeah.
up, make sure it belts, all that sort of
You
stuff?
think it's a BMW? It needs rod bearings. When I got it started, it started knocking. So I was like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. A couple things
we
to
gotta see.
address. Yeah.
You got to see.
Yeah. All right.
Ain't scared.
So I think all this 9/11 talk leads into a really cool YouTube you all need to know about.
Bush did it.
No, but good. John Ficara's Rocky Aoki Targa limo. 9/11.
Oh, yeah.
9/11 Targa limo. First of all, Rocky Aoki is an animal. He invented Benihana.
Yes.
Okay.
He
When you
invented
go-
Benihana,
Oh, this what's his face's dad?
and then he went crazy in like cigarette boat racing,
Stevie Aoki's dad.
Yeah, thank you.
and then he just
That's
built
fucking
all
wild.
kinds of wacky limos.
We're bringing it up.
So John Ficara of
Yo, what?
exactly John Ficara of movie car fame.
Oh, I saw this one. Didn't it go for sale?
So John Ficara
Yeah.
bought it from this wacky ass artist in the Hollywood Hills. And like if there's pictures, like the guy made his own bar
I was gonna say
in the car.
Yeah, it's
the
a
guy
sink,
is
a bed.
incredible, like I don't even know what to call it, what style of art, but the guy is phenomenal.
Wow. All right. Well,
The car is a total,
Yeah, look at that
the
shifter.
total pile.
Looks
So-
like
so,
all
right,
the-
so that's the bar that the artist guy built.
Wow, it's got like a little faucet and everything.
A little bit of
VHS
stainless.
tapes.
VHS tape?
VHS tape.
So the-
yeah.
Hey, that stainless really paid off though.
Yeah.
The story goes that Rocky passed away, and it was in the body shop, and they took possession of it.
Yeah.
And then this artist guy bought it from them and put it in his house, just like this.
Oh my god.
It was just in his house. And if you watch the first video of John Ficarra, it's when him and Ed Bolian did I think it was the musket ball, which was the 100 horsepower cannonball
Yep.
in the Rolls Royce.
Yep.
That's like a 959 rear end.
So
Yeah.
when they got to the Portofino,
a
they
Targa.
took the Rolls Royce to go buy this, and they were at the guy's house for like 12 hours,
Oh my god.
just seeing all his crazy stuff.
Just seeing how weird he was.
Yeah, completely how weird he was, and his weirdo daughter was there too. I mean, this guy told some great stories on VinWiki, but on his own channel, he's on fire.
Wow.
And I think there's
Wait, what is going on? Helium balloon to cross the ocean? What?
I think there's 3 episodes so far.
That's how it went out.
He also participated in offshore powerboat racing and high altitude endurance ballooning.
Oh, Rocky Aoki's no joke, dude.
In 1981, he crewed the Double Eagle V, the first helium balloon to successfully cross the Pacific Ocean, traveling 5,768 miles from Japan to Central California in 84 hours and
What?
31
and,
minutes.
and
the
this is all
fuck?
Benihana money.
Dude.
Dude,
yeah, you've been to Benihana. It makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
I gotta see a picture.
He
of that
had an
balloon,
entire
dude.
limo collection
Really?
of all sorts of wacky shit made into limos.
Dude, imagine you're ballooning and you gotta take a dump. You're just hanging the cheeks over,
Ain't wrong with it.
just letting it roll.
It's no
Right,
different than an
because-
airplane dump.
This,
Yeah.
this balloon was probably a house attached to a balloon.
Yeah.
Right, because for 84, you're not just one. You're cranking out a couple of those.
I gotta know what the Double Eagle V looks like.
Yeah.
Well, it was 1981. It wasn't too technology advanced.
I mean,
It
it
was
must be.
definitely, there was a hole in the floor. He was dumping right out.
Dude,
there.
they
Yeah,
had, they
yeah.
Had
Oh,
Zeppelin,
yeah.
They had Zeppelins in the 1800s.
It's gotta be pretty good. Yeah.
thing's
Thank
probably-
you.
The
Thank
funny
you.
thing was he used to build these limos to take him on one lap, just to
Wow.
be like the guy.
The Double Eagle V. Click the the right one.
Dude, there it is.
Yeah, there it is, right
It's
there.
a house.
It's probably in the
What?
Smithsonian.
Wow.
Balloon Museum.
Go to the right.
Oh, that's
Smith, the Smithsonian of
Yeah.
balloons.
Yeah,
Oh.
Can we get a tour?
it's probably at Sensheim, Scott.
Go
We
to,
just
go to
didn't see it.
pictures on Google.
Yeah,
We missed that rotation when we, were there.
We were too busy in the steel chainsaw section.
Yes, sir.
Wow. This. I mean,
That's Rocky Aoki right there on the right.
it's,
Yeah, he's that little guy with the
I love the Benihana logos on
It looks like a cat. It looks like a
It's a write-off,
catamaran.
baby.
Yep.
dude. His Benihana logos are in everything. All the offshore powerboats. Everything.
ABC Sports. Oh my God, is this it? Of what it looked like in the air?
Oh, man. That looks like a Chinese weather balloon. What? Benihana, Chinese weather balloon? I knew it.
Wow. Well, definitely a crazy guy.
Well,
Loves
if you want
gold.
to check it out, you can go check it out at the Balloon Museum.
Where is the
Where is that located?
Ooh,
I don't know.
Is that the one in New
Museum
Mexico?
Form. Scroll down a little bit.
Albuquerque.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Oh, I've been out
Kev,
there.
of
Shit,
course,
I-
Kevin
Yeah.
knew it was New
I've
Mexico.
heard of that
Yeah.
joint.
I wish I knew, dude.
Kevin knew. Of course he knew.
I mean, it looks like a big. I've
It's
seen
actually the
some
Kevin
museums.
McDougal Balloon Museum.
That's a big fucking museum for balloons.
How could there be no balloons out front or on the roof? though?
yeah, that's a
solid
little
point.
shit, dude.
That's
like-
a solid point.
That's a solid marketing mistake.
Yeah,
right
that's
Yeah,
a,
there.
that's a
what
missed
Oh,
that
I
is.
do see
opportunity.
balloons painted here, but I don't see any actual.
Kev, is that a water ball in the
balloons.
front there, like the Veldon
It is.
Casino?
That looks like one of the ones that
Oh,
you
it
spin
looks like the
around.
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Veldon.
Casino in Veldon.
If you get Elliot from PVW drunk enough, he'll run on it.
It's Austria. What happens in Austria stays in Austria.
Well, it looks like there was
Different
plenty
place.
of places to shat while on this balloon.
Probably just had a couple of VHS tapes in there. Boom.
Yeah.
Stainless steel bar.
Watch Men in Tights like 25 times. You'd be good.
Solid movie. Solid movie.
But yeah, that I saw that on YouTube recently, and it's just fantastic.
Worth diving into.
They've recently unearthed the front Targa, so that originally it had both Targas.
Yep.
And someone repaired the front
Yeah,
poorly.
yeah.
So they've stripped that off now.
Do you think the limo with the monkey in it from or the chimpanzee from the original Cannonball, that was like a takeoff on Steve Aoki?
They could've-
Remember?
So he was big into Cannonball as
It
well.
looked like the orangutan was driving the car, but the guy was driving it in the back. Cannonball. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, I can vaguely picture it.
You walk up to the monkey and you punch in the face. Anyways.
Well, it was good to catch up with you boys.
Hell yeah.
that was quite a rabbit hole.
We gotta get Larry here. We gotta get Uncle Larry around. somehow when he's not traveling on his escapades across
Well,
the
he's
country.
not test driving a trailer. all over the
Enclosed
country.
trailer all over the country.
He's back now. He flew home early.
Oh, okay.
He usually it doesn't.
So he left the trailer wherever he was?
No, his Junior has the trailer.
Okay.
It's okay. We have Junior's brand new trailer.
Yeah,
Liam
his
used it
his
yesterday.
team has a trailer.
Yeah.
Liam used the trailer yesterday. It's fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've been to Sandia Peak. That's the longest tram car thing in the country. It's like 1,000 feet high and like 3,000 feet long. It's wild.
What?
Tram.
It's in New Mexico, right near that museum.
Oh my god.
Like cable car,
Yes.
tram car, cable car, very different.
No, aerial
Tram car is a thing you get on to get your car at Disney
Sorry,
World.
aerial tramway.
Aerial tram.
Oh wow!
Aerial
Yeah.
tramway. It goes
Sandia
over
Peak
this
Tramway.
insane plane crash.
What?
Yeah.
What's going on out there?
They're open right now.
Kev gets around, huh,
Yeah,
guys?
right?
Call 'em.
Jeez.
Line length 2.7 miles.
Yep.
Come on.
And it's the kind with just the two cars, so they're evenly weighted and they cross in the middle.
Mm.
It's not like a ski lift style, like a gondola.
Goes a whopping 13.6 mile per hour.
I mean, honestly, it's kind of quick when you're in one of those things.
Not quick enough.
Yeah, those things
They're
are
like-
shit. I
they're
was
like
on one in
50 or
Montana.
60
It's,
people.
Yeah.
If it's how many?
50 or 60 people per
Yeah.
car.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, the one in Montana was 55. The
Yeah.
one in Snowbird in Utah is 75, I
God.
think, or 80.
That's a lot.
Even the one in New York, the Roosevelt Island
Well,
Tramway.
there's only
is
if
like-
there's only one at a time. It's not like gondolas. You just load
Yeah,
them.
right.
You just
Right.
gotta load those fuckers up.
Right.
and you have to wait till they're almost even numbers because they offset each
I
other.
think the one at Jackson Hole, Wyoming, is almost 100 people.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
The Roosevelt Island Tramway is part of the MTA.
Yeah.
It's not
Part of the
Jackson
sub-
Hole.
part of the
I think it was
subway
huge.
system.
Wild
Big-
Steve
big shouts to
checking
Wild
in at
Steve.
the end.
Chuck
Big
was pooping
shots to
earlier.
Wild Steve.
Wow, Steve.
I
Was
think.
there any questions?
Oh
for
shit!
300?
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
We
you-
do.
you
We have a
posted
bunch of
earlier.
questions. Wow.
Yeah, 100 people in the Jackson Hole one. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Let's
a lot.
roast people in questions.
100 people
with.
with skis?
Yeah, must be.
All their
Or maybe it's
bullshit.
just 100. They probably don't load it to capacity. It's probably.
Look at that, Matt Wood dropping
75.
knowledge. The dude that founded the Sandia Peak Company was one of the guys in the Double Eagle V with
Wow,
Mr.
that's crazy.
Aoki.
Total
Talk
mind
about
blow.
us.
That must be why the museum is there.
What is it
Small
with these
world.
Right,
words?
Only
right,
success. Only success in that double eagle.
It's
V.
all that hibachi money.
These guys, I mean, doing weird aerial things.
I mean, before there was Red Bull, somebody had to do it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Benihana.
It was Benihana.
Benihana's
Before
out
Red
there,
Bull
dude.
is-
So I didn't realize
Benihana.
that Benihana, because we don't have one around here, right?
No,
I didn't
yeah.
realize it was like the Kleenex of hibachi.
yeah.
Yeah,
I had no
Benihana's
idea.
big
Yeah,
dog.
yeah. I've only ever heard other people speak of it. I've never.
Yeah, I've never been or
Yeah, I
seen
don't-
one.
Yeah.
Has anybody in the chat ever been to one? Where is there one?
Yeah, where's the closest one?
SoCal.
California.
Vegas?
SoCal. I don't think they're around. They're not around anymore.
Uh,
I don't know
Chuck
if they
and I
are.
were in
Some people who
California,
just
like,
call hibachi.
no, we
Benihana.
were
Right,
in
that's my
California.
Kleenex comment.
First time
Okay.
we went to Roland, we walked by Benihana.
On a
Did we
side
really?
note,
yeah.
Scott and I love hibachi.
Oh, I love
Filet,
It's one of the
double
NYC
rice,
boys.
Yeah.
Let me get the combo. Double meat.
double meats, double rice.
Yeah.
We had it at Roots. Found this little one in Wildwood, New Jersey. Fired it up.
I'm a big fan of hibachi.
Yeah,
You do
hibachi
the-
is a good
You
time.
take the sake to the face?
Nah, I don't drink. No.
No.
I was like when they do like.
What
the-
when they throw the squash? You all right with that?
yeah, I'll catch that one. It's whatever. I was like when
I
they,
went with Matt Crook.
We used to go at H2O
Ocean
every year. It was a
City.
big thing.
Yeah,
when they
H2O.
throw
Fat,
the
Fat Man
the-
used to make the invitation,
the egg into the hat.
reservations.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, in the hat, the egg.
yeah, and they this one I went
Kev's
to.
calling out each freaking thing.
Each move?
The smoky onion ring train choo
Yeah.
choo that blew Scott's mind.
Well,
the
no,
first
Kev
time.
goes, oh, I think he's going for a train. I go, what the hell are you talking about, Kev? And then he does
starts
it. And I'm just looking at Kevin, and I'm like, dude, how much hibachi do you eat, bro?
One
Deep in the
time-
hibachi game.
Kevin knew the whole script.
One time I was there and they did the whole like flip the egg into the hat thing and he reached up and he pulled out a rubber ducky. Dude, I fucking lost my mind.
I like when they pull out the little peeing kid.
The
Yes,
Like,
pee-
yes.
like it's like a
With
squeeze
the
bottle.
sake pea guy.
It's
Yeah.
a
Oh,
sake
really?
pea guy. Yeah,
I haven't
And
seen
then
that.
he pees in your mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, and the
That's
guy
a new
just
one
says,
for me.
and the guy usually says "saki saki" as he's
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
No sake.
yeah, yeah. Love those places. Jordan,
Jordan.
MX_5. He just
Who's
says,
that?
I have never lost a Yahoo Japan auction.
Yeah, I heard. I saw that he had a
He scooped up-
successful.
Another set of TEs.
Yep.
as of today.
Yeah, it's because he's buying shit no one else wants.
Oh,
He's
shit.
buying that one wheel.
Call out.
He's got to get them one at a time.
Scooped up that TE37.
That's singular.
Just one.
3-6 Matvia.
There are 7 Benihanas in the New York area.
Wow.
Field trip.
That's wild.
We gotta get down there,
Here
boys.
we
I don't know if we're
Forget
we're
We
in
got our
New York.
Lugers.
Yeah,
and we got
yeah.
our Benihana.
Yeah.
If you guys are gonna go, call me. I'm coming.
I go to Hibachi every night of the week. There's one in my town. Our
We
whole
got
neighborhood goes
oh,
together.
Yeah. I was like, we got peeps in New York City. When we go to New York City, it's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me. I'm trying to hit a Benihana.
3-6 Mafia. Merry 300 boys. Can't wait for the next 300.
Oh God.
Relax.
One at a time, buddy. TD's episode 300 and UFC 300. When are we getting a Revival Motoring fight card?
we are.
go.
Just hold on. 600.
Right after
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Never finishing projects. Congratulations.
Never
Here's
finishing
300
projects.
more. Kevin401. Congrats on 300. Here's to another 300 and more. Party Kita. Did y'all eat the
Party
clam
Kita.
chowder at the Lexus December to Remember sales event? Ed McMuffin 821. In 300 episodes, what has been the most unexpected challenge
Ed
you faced
McMuffin.
with the show? Most unexpected challenges was when the world shut down in I'd say March of 2020. We didn't see that coming.
The best one was doing the podcast-a-thon. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was fun. We got to do that again.
Yeah. That's how we
Yes.
learned how to go live.
I have a very good place to donate if we do.
Yeah, we got to do it again. And the rally we did was insane.
Yes, and
And we got something coming.
here's a teaser.
Ooh, a teaser.
We've been hard at work thinking of rally ideas, so that might
We've
come
got a
back. That will
fairly
probably
solid
come
rally
back
idea.
this
Do you
year.
need Toyota for that one?
No,
No.
no. I think we're going to do
It's
this all
been
on our
written
own.
out of the deal.
Yeah, yeah. Jedi Tech.
Jedi Tech.
Do you feel like you have a better chance at finishing off 300 breadsticks or 300 Reese's cups?
Reese's Cups.
What kind of breadsticks?
Oh, the Olive
I'd
Garden.
assume
breadsticks.
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden? Oh, I'll go Olive Garden.
Dude,
Olive
that's a
Garden
lot
is
of
tough.
bread.
Is this collectively?
You know why it's tough? We got 100 delivered here, and by the time they got here, they had cooled.
Rock
I
hard.
don't do delivery. Strongly
Yeah.
against it.
I mean,
do a lot.
First party, third party, none of it.
I was like, Nate, a listener sent 100. We were talking about it, whatever, and I was so excited. And then I was like, oh fuck, these have like cooled off, and they just turned into like
Oh,
blobs.
that got to be nasty.
Oh, they were.
No sauce, too. They were dry.
That's
Yeah.
right. They forgot
They
the
forgot the
sauce
sauce.
too.
They
You need
dried
'em-
us out.
I need them warm 6 to 8 at a time.
I think I ate like 11.
yeah.
You put
Yeah.
down a few.
Just thinking of 300 of them is making me feel
That's a lot.
Because I
I-
love them fresh at Olive Garden. Because, I'd go to Vegas. Where am I going? Olive Garden.
And you're getting the Italian trio.
Yeah, a tour of Italy.
Tour
yeah,
of
the tour of
Italy.
Italy.
Come
That's
on.
what it is.
Two
Tour
out of
Italy.
3 don't exist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tour of Italy, where 2 out of 3 of those meals aren't served in Italy at all.
Speaking of Italy, Chuck, how's the ticket coming?
How's a who?
The freaking
The Italian-
Charlie
The
Justice
alleged.
Charlie Justice. What's
versus
happening
Italy.
there?
Charlie Justice versus the
I had-
country
you know,
of Italy.
Didn't I do an update not
There
too
was
long
an
ago?
update. I forget what it
They
was.
sent
Oh
my
my
lawyer
God.
something, and he just was
Real-
like, "Yeah,
real-
okay."
Ripped it up, tore it out like a
Just-
good old lawyer.
He just writes back, "Yeah, come to Rhode Island and
Prove
press
it.
charges,"
Dude,
and they won't.
I just thought of a huge throwback. I totally forgot.
What's that?
How's that Tesla stock, Charlie?
Tesla stock now? I think it was down today. It's still worth more than the rest of everything else I have. So
Okay.
Dogecoin.
yeah, they-
Remember
they
the
said
one-
around-
You went back to the beginning.
The weekly Tesla stock.
yeah, dude. It was
Ugh.
there was one point where it was high.
It was like
real
200
high.
or something at one point, wasn't it?
Well, it split a bunch of times. So yeah,
Yeah, because it got up to 5 and then it split.
it's 176 right now.
Yeah.
but it's split like since I bought it, it's split twice.
Yeah.
So I don't. It's still good. I mean, I paid nothing to get into it. Thank God. So I'm just
you go.
holding on, baby, till he takes over Mars.
300,
As long as you don't buy a Tesla, that's fine.
300
Morris?
Yeah, my
Reese's
brother
cups.
did this morning. So
That's not shocking.
yeah, we can't get into that. We'll get into that some other day. I gotta
Yeah.
get to the resolution before we get to talk about it.
Yeah. 300 Reese's cups sounds like a problem with all the sugar.
It
Corey
sounds,
knows.
it sounds
knows
like a
from the
fucking
sugar.
blast. Sounds like my childhood dream, but I
But that-
die like
it's
10.
still a
yeah.
great question. Is it 3 amongst 5? 3 amongst
Right. Yeah.
3?
I'm not too sure if it's
Or
300 amongst one
300
man.
just for Corey.
Because if it's 300 collectively Reese's cups, we get a shot.
How about
I think we got more than a shot.
3 hot dogs for Corey?
Swear what you want, dude.
Not gonna happen.
Oh my god! Because when I was a kid, I had 4 and I almost died.
I fucking threw up and fell in it, and that's it.
I hate hot dogs forever.
Way to hold a grudge on an inanimate object.
30 years, not gonna happen.
Kev,
Holding
hot
strong.
dogs on the list for Corey.
Yeah.
Tobias
No.
Trousers, he just
Nice.
writes TFTI cunts.
You know what? I don't want to fucking hear it because
I've reached out to him, not for this episode.
all
in
he is
particular.
Mr. fucking Grumpy Pants. I'm too busy for life.
He's too busy working on his lawn.
Yeah.
Well, what I told, so we were gonna come to the donut meet to deliver Josh's car, but then Josh's like, "Yo, 300's like the Wednesday afterwards. You got to come." So then Brett couldn't come, so substitute Kev's here.
What are you
Kev's
talking
got the
about?
play.
Brett's right there.
That's
All
right
right,
here.
right.
It's
So
true.
anyway, so then I told Tobias, like, "Hey, we're not coming to the donut meet." He goes, "Oh yes, there's so much stuff I can do at home. I'm not going to the
I
donut
can
meet."
edge all my beds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He
That's
instantly
ridiculous.
had
I'm
a
gonna
to-do
lime
list of
everything.
30 things
Oh,
to
and
do.
let's read the nonsense that he told me.
I was gonna say he's sleeping for sure.
Oh yeah, he's
yeah.
definitely sleeping. He
yeah.
sent me that. That's
2 hours
crazy.
ago.
What did he say? Something about like spending like 6 or 7 hours like cleaning.
Oh, the R30, the R.
Yeah,
putting
yeah.
the
the wheels. and-
brotiforms
yeah.
on the
Yeah.
R.
Started pressure washing the garage and then part of the house. Like, it's crazy.
There's nothing wrong with house.
You know
He's
what?
asking for a couple hours a month. You know,
Yeah.
that's all right.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm happy he got to it.
No,
Couple
no,
hours every 3 months.
No, one of the best things ever was that episode where Toby got sick in the middle of the episode.
That's one of the. That's another
we-
amazing.
and we put a
you gotta put
camera
a
on him
camera.
on the
You had
couch.
the Tobias cam with
Yeah.
the cut in.
He was
It was
sleeping at a point.
He
was
doesn't
so
remember.
great.
He doesn't remember it.
What?
He doesn't remember it.
That was when Sam was on. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
He texted me and said, hoping to spend 5 to 6 hours on the R tomorrow getting it into summer mode.
Jesus.
He removes all the wheel liners, full scrub underneath, scrub the wheel liners outside the car, puts them on. He did say change oil in that same amount
Yep.
of time.
Yeah.
Mounted up his wheels. The wheels look great.
Yeah, they do.
They didn't make him in 18 when I was building my Mark 7, or else I would have bought him. But then by the time he needed them for his Mark 7,
They were there.
they made him in 18.
Flexing on you.
Ransom Garage, happy 300.
Ransom.
That
thanks,
is all. JCR85, favorite
JC.
guest and why?
Scott Norton.
Definitely up there. You bring a lot
I'm
to the
just
table.
kidding.
Yeah.
A lot of heat.
No, you do. You
You
bring
do have a lot of variety.
Actually, both of you
Well,
guys.
yeah, we
I
get
mean,
a lot
the
of-
key
for
down
me-
stuff is just
The tailored chassis solution, because I'm a freaking nerd.
Seamus. Yeah.
I
You
love
guys really
people
get
who are
real
just
deep in the nerdy stuff.
so much smarter than I am. Oh my god.
There's too many.
Favorite.
There's too many. I hate to be. The
I
Pete.
wouldn't say my favorite guest, and he's a good friend of mine. But I learned a lot from Josh Pash's Cannonball recap.
Yeah.
There was
that
a
was really
lot
good.
of neat stuff there. It
Yeah.
really had nothing to do with Josh himself, and that's not.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
knows I.
Why are you shitting on him?
No,
dude?
no, he knows it's not like that. But just the little stuff we learned about him and Jenna in the car. And
Right. Right. How to
Yeah, how to
handle certain
prepare.
things. Right.
It was wild.
Yeah. No, that was. A
I'm
good
not gonna lie. I'd like to try that. Hint, hint. I think we could do it. Hint, hint.
Sure.
It's not a favorite, but like a really cool one or important was when we got Mike Spinelli to call in.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah.
Because like that guy's like a staple as far as like car journalism.
Automotive journalism.
Oh, dude. Yeah, best guess, worst recorded was Ammo NYC.
Yeah.
Worst sound in history.
yeah, that was fun.
But it was
That-
so much. He's such a fucking. He's just that guy in real life.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
the man.
and we get to use the craziest table I've ever seen.
Tyler in
Tyler,
the chat. $10. Happy 300, motherfrickers. P. Coots, 1999. Happy 300, boys. Your mother loves you.
You know what's cool about that? We appreciate the money, but Matt Wood still in the lead.
Still
in the lead
for the
place.
Still getting the
skateboard.
skateboard.
Yeah.
The Chinese.
$25 takes the
Also,
skateboard.
Sloan's donation finally disappeared. It was
only
up there
took
for like
2.5
2 hours.
hours.
Well, it got replaced by yeah.
This is wild. Big shouts to everybody in the chat helping out. Let's see. Tyler, say what? What is
Tyler, say
one
what?
thing in the last 5 years that you wish you could change or do differently?
With what?
Oh, shit.
What is one thing in the last 5 years that you wish you could change or do differently?
No regrets.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably would have bought a GT3 instead of fixing the GTR.
Last young Ben.
Yeah. Oh, where's the GTR update? What's wrong with that thing?
What do you mean? Everything.
Oh
Everything.
my god.
It's
His update was
It was
not
so
in paint
mint
jail.
that time. We had that nice bonding moment years ago. Me, you, and Tobias.
Dude,
remember?
yeah, it was mint.
It was great.
Maybe, as long as you didn't look at what was going on internally in the motor. It was
Oh,
mint.
okay.
it was mint at the time.
Needs
yeah.
rod bearings.
Yeah.
Needs short block.
That would include
let's
rod bearings.
Yeah. Rod bearings are in there.
Mickit.nec.
Mickit.
He writes, pour one out for the Drift Games crew. Entire shop burnt to the ground with everything inside.
Tough
yeah.
stuff, dude. You hate
Yeah,
to
again,
see it.
go driftgames.life on Instagram. Go follow their stuff. You can find out where to purchase. They're doing a pre-order for some shirts and stuff like that. So go follow that. Check that out.
Also, shouts to Mickey for coming to the donut meet.
Yeah.
Big shouts. It's good to see
Come on,
everybody.
swinging.
Did some other guy have Egg McMuffin in his name? I missed that opportunity. His handle was Egg McMuffin something?
Ed-
There wasn't a.
Ed McMuffin, I think.
Oh,
There is,
Ed?
yes, Ed McMuffin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Love that.
Alan, most worn watch lately. Favorite in your collection?
Oh,
Fitbit,
lately
because
it's-
I'm fat.
It's been the ball. The ball fireman night train. That's like I've had it.
Heavy in the watch
Nonstop.
game.
Yeah. Big watch guy.
Yeah, Chuck doesn't have. Oh, yeah, he does. He always has.
I got a rollie that I wear all the time.
He's
right
always
now.
flexing on us.
Yeah.
Not trying to flex.
In the
don't,
staple.
Don't talk about it often.
Yeah. No, it's comfortable. So
You usually have that tag. I like your tag.
Yeah, I got a tag. I wore that tag probably for like a decade. That was a good watch.
Did it have some good wearing marks?
Dude, it did, but it got really. I get the shit kicked out of it. It was at work fixing cars and stuff, so I got it rebuilt.
Yeah.
And it's fucking absolutely mint now. I haven't worn it in
sick.
a while. I should wear it again.
it's amazing what they can do when they recondition watches.
It's
You're
it's
like,
nonsensical,
This
dude.
is like a full, like concourse level detail of like a car, just
Yeah.
like on something that
I-
goes
Much
really
smaller
small that
scale.
goes on your wrist.
I just had a 35-year-old watch rebuilt,
Yep.
and it looks like it's fucking brand new.
That's crazy.
Rolex rebuilt it, and it wasn't for me or paid for by me, but I was in the middle of it,
Yeah.
and it was silly money, but when you saw it, you're just like, oh, never mind. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Get it. Is
It's
anybody
insane.
selling dry ice blasting for watches yet?
no,
No,
I
they
don't
Is
don't
there
get that
anything
grimy.
gimmicky like that?
no, because it's not
No.
that kind of wear. It's just like like
Oh, there are
shitty, like,
crevices and like,
oils.
stuff
yeah,
like
and
that.
it
Yeah,
fills
yeah.
with like
Yeah, but you
like-
just ultrasonic clean it.
Yeah,
you don't
gross
need
stuff.
that.
Right. I did. Yeah, I watched a video on that the other day.
Yeah.
Those are great for carburetors too.
ultrasonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, ultrasonics are fucking
Bulbs.
awesome
They're pretty
to have.
sweet. MF Mad Money Deep Thought.
MF
All
Mad
of
Money.
Toyota off-roaders are the same. GX is just a forerunner for 6'5" people.
Correct.
Why can you fit a bigger person in a GX?
6'5"?
6'5", yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean it does. It's the roof's higher on those things. LX is the same.
Uh,
I mean they are basically all the same fucking car.
MF Mad Money also says if you don't want to spend a mortgage payment, get a Tacoma. It's the same. I don't know what he meant exactly by that.
If you're just doing off road and it's just like you and one person, yeah.
And right. I get what you're saying now. And again, wheelbase, engine, platform, approximately. Oh, that's what he's continuing his. Yeah, if you don't want to spend a mortgage payment, get a Tacoma. It's the same wheelbase, engine, platform,
Oh.
approximately.
Yeah, but that rear my Tacoma's old, so the rear suspension is leaf springs, and
Just different.
I don't know how forearms are set up. I guess they're the same to a point. Nick Quazar, 1999. Congrats on 300. Thanks for the poster.
I appreciate
Thank you
it.
for
Thank
coming
you.
to the donut meet.
Big
Yeah,
shouts.
And for the 1999,
And
you're
he's
the
been
best.
he's been in that chat all 3 hours.
He's the best, dude.
And he's there every week.
All 300.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a family in there.
Yeah, it is.
Garrett Lee,
commitment.
393. Congrats
Garrett
on
Lee.
300 boys. And J Habib 8. You
J.
guys
Habib.
see the Channel 5 documentary about the CT Kia boys? I haven't.
I
Maybe
know
we
it's on
should
the
look that up.
Patreon right now. Waiting for that to drop on the old YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We're not making that much money over here at Revival.
What is there a
Paywall of sorts?
who did the documentary?
Channel 5, it's the guy, Andrew Callahan from
Yeah.
All Gas, No Brakes. He's got his own thing. He just
Oh,
did
okay.
Vegas Tunnels, which was insane,
Yeah.
He was just on Matt and Shane Secret podcast.
which was also great.
Yeah.
And he just did one on the Kia Boys in Connecticut,
Okay.
but it's on the Patreon
Oh,
right now.
damn, that's gonna be-
It might be on the Patreon forever, he was saying. I don't think it's...
It's
YouTube
coming to
appropriate.
YouTube. Okay.
Kia Boys is then the people stealing all the Kias with
Yeah,
the-
they
Yeah,
had this at one
yeah.
point. It's like, check out all the keys I stole. And as a kid, and he's just holding up his phone with his Bluetooth connections, and it's like hundreds of Kias.
They get them, use them for a night, destroy them, do it again the next night.
Those are the ones you can just steal super easy. That's where they were
Yeah.
distributing
Yeah.
all like the locks and everything.
Yeah, exactly. It was the like USB thing that you kind of shove in there.
Channel
and
5, he like crossed the border illegally
Yep.
and got arrested for it's. He does
The
fucking
stuff that
stuff.
he's
You're
doing,
just like,
yeah.
this is just a dude fucking around,
Yeah.
making some of the best like documentary stuff out there.
There was one I wanted to watch on like Skid Row, I think it was.
Yep.
And I put it on. I'm like, I can't have this
No,
on.
the one in Philly.
Was
Yeah.
it- maybe it wasn't
Oh, in
Philly.
Kensington.
Kensington, yeah.
It was
Yeah,
Kensington.
yeah. I
Yeah,
know
the
about that.
Kensington
I
one.
I
put it
couldn't
on-
even get through it.
And it
My
was
wife's
like,
into those YouTubes.
The Kensington ones where they just
Yes.
drive around with the camera on the
Yes.
car.
Yes.
So
Dude's
is
talking
Joan.
to people about like their rotting wounds, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, dude, I'm
Yeah,
squeamish
yeah.
with that shit.
it's a bit much.
The talking about like the rapper in Kensington that like uses like the homeless drug addicts in the background of his music videos.
Oh God.
That could be anybody.
But he like films
He
them
can't
on
avoid
the
'em.
street with like the intention of using them.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Does he make him sign a waiver?
No,
Yeah.
he,
I
like,
can't sue if you don't have an address.
That's
he, like,
They're all
Or a
nodding.
name.
They're all
Yeah,
nodding
or a name.
off and
That's
everything
true.
in those
That's
videos.
very, very true.
But his stuff's really cool.
Do we want to go over the winner? And the winner of the shirts, Brett, right?
we're in the shorts, Brett, and we're on the skateboard, which I have to make match if you give me a little bit of time. Is Matt Wood.
Matt Wood. So big
Matt
shouts.
Wood's getting the wood.
Get in
Matt
the wood.
The
Wood
wood,
on
from Matt
wood.
Wood. Love to see it.
So big shouts to everybody in the chat
Yeah,
who
big
was here to
shouts. You
hang
guys are
out
the
tonight
best.
and also donated to us. So we appreciate that very, very much.
Yeah, buck to the boys. Big week.
Let's go.
I think that's it, gentlemen.
Oh,
I
look,
think
I'm
we covered
second place
everything.
for the skateboard.
That's it. You
That's
are
true.
second place.
By
That's
1
true.
penny. Suckers.
As always, you can like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Then you can go to our website, revivalwonder.com, where you can sign up for the B4B, or like I said earlier, check out some of the merch we have. Pre-order for some new stuff's going to be popping up hopefully this weekend, I think, if I can get it all done and sorted and all logged in there, and got to figure out shipping because that's a fucking ever-changing disaster. But yeah, it'll be up there. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. We'll be here next week.
Thanks for listening, boys.
Cheers to 300.
Cheers,
go.
gentlemen.
Corey,
Another
stop touching my
300
pee-pee.
Thank you so much for being here, guys.
Yeah, thanks, boys.
Thanks for having
Pleasure
us.
to hang out. Pleasure to hang out as always. We'll see you next week. Peace out, Brett. Thank you very, very much.
Later,
Bye.
Brett. Thanks for joining us.
See you guys.
Down in front.
Thanks for listening.